Trash Cash Podcast, episode 4. Just episode 4. How's it going?
420.
Something like
Just
that. I
4.
can't even.
Also known as the last one.
I'm Dave, the
last
ADH guy, and with me, as always, is Death Pile in Less Demand, Commonwealth Picker, and Carrie. Death Pile in Less Demand? What does that even mean?
It's not Dan in demand.
The fact that Dan beat me on the show.
Less in demand. It's a wordy one. You could have went with something more succinct, but that's okay.
Y'all,
Is
listen.
this another secret
No.
episode where I'm not
This
aware.
Nope, this
What
is
are
a
you
full-on
thinking?
episode. Yeah,
This
we
has
brought
got
Mike
to be
on.
secret.
Listen, okay, I want to
This
talk
is
to
not
you.
behind the paywall.
Okay, I
This is not behind the paywall.
Got my pad out ready.
Okay, so basically, Mike is such a baby and really wants to be on an episode, and I just had to do it. There was no, I've got stuff planned with him over the next couple months. I had to kind of keep the peace, because if I didn't get him on a show, then who knows what's going to happen. He's got them crazy eyes. So I'm just like, I'm going to make him happy before, we have to meet up with him at Flee Across Florida or the like.
The man, the myth,
Exactly.
the legend.
Or else it's going to be murder across Florida.
Yes, murder across Florida, which is common down here.
We avoided
Yeah.
that. We
Yeah, you
avoided
avoided
that.
South
in
Alabama
27.
Dave.
Not
South
a yeah.
Alabama.
He'll just drink a little urine and he'll get right to murdering.
Oh, that's true. What is the urine plan for Flee Across Florida 2.0?
Yeah.
It's my turn.
How are you going to stay hydrated? Because urine it has
Oh.
a lot of salt in it, right? And that's going to dehydrate, from what I've understood.
I'm gonna do one of those little leg bags, but have a straw that comes back up from it.
Now,
So
Mike,
it's
I can't fully
be
remember. Are you the one
Bear
that
Grylls.
peed in someone's Stanley during the Flee Across Florida? Or are you the one that peed on someone's front door? I can't remember which one you were.
Yes.
Neither
Yes to
one.
both.
Are you
Neither one.
were you the pee drinker? I heard there was allegedly a pee drinker, but I don't know. We're not gonna point
You know who
fingers.
it is, Dave. You know all this stuff. I did neither of it. It was somebody else that was with us. It wasn't you and wasn't me.
And he doesn't punch at all. He's a non-puncher.
No,
He's a pacifist,
that's right.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Pacifist
Kevin,
and picking.
let's start
Do you
with
remember
your
that
shirt.
one
What is
time
your
Kevin's...
shirt?
Oh, what's his shirt?
What is your shirt, Kevin?
Oh,
What is on that?
I got this from Reseller Ride on Dibdit.
Look at him.
Oh, who is
Look
that?
at him.
Yeah.
Somehow
It's Uma.
getting
Uma
cooler
Thurman.
as he
Thurman,
cooler as he ages. What is going on with this man?
That's weird. And Carrie, where are you?
I think,
where
by
in the
the
world
way-
is Carrie San Diego?
Guess by this.
Okay, by the fish and the red bed, I'm gonna go with
Kevin's other
Omaha.
Kevin.
Omaha. No, wait, Nebraska. Somewhere in Nebraska.
Dude, you were really close. I'm in the beautiful city of Des Moines, Iowa,
Yeah,
home
that's close
of what's in.
potatoes.
I think we
Or is
have
that
there's
Idaho?
a primary here. There's a
Yes.
corn.
Uh-huh.
This is where signs took place, I think.
Yeah, I think that's all right. So, how is your trip going, Carrie? Fill us in.
So we've been in a car a lot. I had to edit in a car today because that was fun with my laptop, because I'm on a very tight schedule with my card videos. But it's going pretty good, man. We're just driving a lot. We were going to
With-
get farther today, but I had to go to card shops and just look through bargain boxes.
With the hemorrhoids, are you wearing
the-
you have a donut for the seat? How are you handling the bumps and stuff?
No, I go bare butt.
Kevin pulls out his donut with his hemorrhoids.
I like to
I'm
go
back.
bare. I like to go bare on the seat because I feel like that's how nature intended it. Like in the olden days, that's how they rode in cars, right?
I just got a mental image of them popping and this. The
I think
show.
Kevin has his thing backwards. I think it's backwards.
I did.
Kevin.
I had to change it. I just
Yeah.
recognized that when I got
Kevin-
there. But it's for my back, man. If I sit in a chair that doesn't have, it's brutal. It's
I have
brutal.
to say,
Heavy.
I wanted to kind of dive into something that
It's hard
happened
with
between.
the arthritis, the osteoporosis, the colostomy bag, right?
Is there a
that correct?
delay here that's like Carrie?
Oh,
and-
Carrie
and-
might
and
have a delay.
You guys are interrupting way more than usual.
Okay,
here.
okay, Carrie.
Iowa internet.
I'll say poop and you say pants right after. Okay, poop,
Okay, pants,
poop,
pants,
poop.
pants.
Not that
Nice.
I think I'm just
Does it-
slow
does
because
it-
I'm tired.
Yeah, I
All right,
think
Mike, you
Carrie's
do it,
just
Mike.
delayed mentally.
Seriously. I think it's time to have.
All right,
the
Mike,
talk.
your turn. Ready? Pants.
Poop.
Well, there's his
Yeah,
brain
that
delay
was
too.
His normal
Poop.
delay, though. That,
Right.
Pants.
There's the
Poop,
Pants.
Mike, as fast as you can. Poop.
Pants.
no way he's doing that. He's got to be delayed.
That's got to be real. That's got to be technology.
No, that's just years of
Is that just
abuse.
I'm like
Sorry.
on time of what I hear. I'm on time. I'm just instant.
You're way
What?
after me. Yeah, you're way after
It's
You
like
were
his
way
reselling. He buys it, and then there's like a 8-year delay before it gets listed.
So Mike's
It's
the
just
delay daddy
insane.
then. Okay, so
Yeah.
just
Son of a gun.
It's
Yeah.
all about
All
delayed
right.
gratification.
Well, I'm not going to screw up y'all show.
No,
you're
it's
fine.
fine.
You're fine.
It's
Look at him. This
fine.
is
too late
Will
now.
you stop doing that, Mike? Mike wants us all to tell him how much
Yeah.
we want to
No,
hear.
we want
Mike,
you
we
to
want
hear.
you here so bad, Mike. Please don't
Okay.
go. Oh my gosh.
Come on, please, Mike.
He's going to need Tim to come and send him a message and tell him everything's okay, Mike. I apprate you, and that'll get him
That's right.
straight.
If you
Tim
wanted
said-
to
Tim-
leave, I
Tim
could
says
probably
that
get
to me every
Pequot
night.
on. I could try.
Danny, how you doing, brother?
Danny, how's it going, Danny?
He might
Okay,
be
listen.
busy with the grandmas.
Carrie, I want to talk a little bit about an interaction we had today. Me and Carrie had an interaction. Carrie called me, FaceTimed me, in an Android world called WhatsApp, with a comic buy, but it was very confusing because it was an excellent, excellent buy. And I don't know, my only thought was, so
Look,
he shows me
I
all these
love
great
you,
comics.
and I wanted to give that to you.
12-cent comics. There's a graded comic in there. There's a Bronze Age,
Autographed
Silver
graded
Age.
one.
Yeah. Great stuff. And my only thought, because he shows me all these comics, it's 2 short boxes, probably 250, 300 comics. It's a lot of comics. And then the guy gives the price of $150. And I'm
I
like,
didn't know
why?
it was going to be that good.
That was what I was going to ask you. Did you know the price or you didn't know
I knew
that
it was
going to
be good because he was the guy, Captain's Port on Instagram. He was the guy that gave me a giant tote of sports gear the first trip that I did across the country 2 years ago. That was $700 worth of clothes for $100.
Because that
So
falls
this-
into the
yeah.
line where it's yeah, I know Carrie would rather do sports cards, but this is such a great deal, I ain't calling Carrie. That's kind of what it was with those comics.
Yeah, but I was giving you dibs because I didn't really. I thought he was going to be a little more pricey than that.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
also I was this is Dave's. Dave
I
is a
appreciate
comic
it.
daddy.
I mean,
now. He's a
Carrie
comic
still
daddy.
took it. Carrie, once he
I
heard the
did
price,
take
he's
it.
like, "Screw you, Dave." Click.
Yeah, I did do that. I did. Even my cheapness was we're gonna go ahead and figure
25
out-
minutes, he was on Whatnot selling it. Don shipped it
Dude.
later that night.
Dude, you can do good with
That's what
those
we're
on
doing,
Whatnot.
man.
I mean, but you don't sell on Whatnot that much if it's not cards. So what are you gonna do with
I
those?
only sell cards right now, but with those, I think the ideal option. Dipped. Speaking
Hey,
of dipped it,
I crushed it
ate
tonight, by the
I
way.
ate lunch with Ivan today. Dinner.
Oh, how did that go?
Yeah.
I went good, man. I mean, he should have worn
A lot
more
better without
clothing. It
Dave
was a little
there.
odd, but
Did he suit up? He better have suited up.
yeah, he was full Men in Black. He had to erase my memory. I learned so many trade secrets. No, it was fun. We opened a box of cards. We had a Omaha spaghetti dinner thing. I guess that's what they do in Omaha.
You didn't get an
Somewhere
Omaha
in Middle
steak,
America gets right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more.
Mike. They have an Android beta. Have you tried it yet for District?
I've tried to look at it.
I think we would call him a
you
Sigma,
can't do
not a
actual
beta.
listing.
True.
Yeah.
Mike, that was
So-
a
More
really
like
good.
a skibbity toilet, more of anything.
That was a
Since
really
Dave
good
is in the
contribution,
mood
Mike. Thank you for that.
to-
What's that, Kevin?
Dude, I'm sitting here
Since-
listening. Hey, the people hate it when you interrupt, all right? So I'm just letting y'all talk.
You just
And when you speak
interrupted
to
me.
You don't care about it. I pay
No,
you
that's
off
the
very
only one
well.
they
Mike-
do care about is if you
Is
interrupt
Mike drunk
Kevin.
again?
That's right.
Well, then
I
you
just,
care.
since Dave likes to trash dip it and I have success over there, I just want you to know, Dave, if you didn't watch it today, it was amazing. And the folks,
couldn't
I went in
watch it.
3 times,
Android.
sold $1,000 worth of stuff in an hour and 45 minutes. Way
Was there a
faster
raid
than
train
you.
today?
Yeah, it was me.
Dude, I did
Instead
nothing.
of me,
How do you
and
not know
somebody
this?
else,
It was
Dave
a-
and somebody else. and
All
Carrie and
three of
somebody else.
Kevin's personalities were part of the raid train.
You ever see the
Yeah.
movie
There was Garage
Split?
Sale Nation.
Nation.
There was Flipper.
Combo Flipper and
That's
Combo
my favorite
Picker.
part.
I did, and I rated each one. Let me tell you, there was the most traffic we've ever had over there. And
That's because I built it
every
up
other
by
seller,
streaming it to my
yeah,
Picker channel.
uh-huh. Yeah, and so every other seller, they were carrying through their whole show
I
at
mentioned
least
it.
20 and sometimes 40, and one of them 50. And right now the last 2 are on. So Biggs, Mojo, I'm not there to help you, but man, I can't help
literally
anymore
was
today.
not told about this. You guys have to remember, I don't have the
What's
app.
the point? What's the
I
point?
participate every single time. That's the point.
Yeah, Dave,
Yeah,
it
I
actually
Ivan did
is
say he's
cool.
gonna.
Yeah,
Ivan
I
did say he's
also
going to do the
don't.
notification.
What's that, Mike?
Ivan did say he's going to do coming through with the notification thing, like the.
That'd be nice if
being
I knew
able
there.
to
I didn't know
save
there
your
was
show.
auctions happening today. What was the theme?
Well, if you wouldn't have turned off Instagram, which normal people
Yeah.
enjoy, you would have seen
Yeah.
all the posts all day long.
I have Instagram. I just haven't opened the app in a couple days. but I do know of the app. I've heard of it. I've seen it. It's like Facebook.
You need to use it for your cooking channel.
You can't be a digital list nomad. What do they call the people who don't use digital stuff?
Yeah.
If you're
Cool people.
But you're doing content.
Kevin.
Dude. You can't not do content if you're doing content. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say I'm a content daddy?
What did you do today,
yeah.
Dave?
No.
Did you list, or are you already in vacation mode?
Dude, okay, so that's an interesting question. I
He
went to the
napped.
beach with Tina at 7, and
Before your vacation,
got
you
a
went to the
coffee.
beach.
Got a coffee. Well, it's 10 minutes away from my
He's
house.
a beach daddy now.
I'm
He
a beach
works
daddy. I've been doing my editing at the beach, and so I stayed
Awesome.
there and I edited until like 9:45, and then I started to get like really hungry because I normally don't drink those sweet coffees everyone drinks with all the sugar and stuff, and I think just drinking that at 7 with her because she does every day, and I went to the little beach coffee shop with her. It made me feel terrible, all the caffeine and no food or anything. So then I was like, I gotta bail. So I left and I got food, and then I came home and I brought on my 22.
You left her
orders-
there?
No, she left before me. 'Cause she had to take
Oh,
Elijah
okay.
somewhere. We brought 2 cars. But anyways, I
To
got
the
some
beach at
food.
7 a.m.
I'm up at 6, so, and I'm most productive at 7 a.m., Mike. That's when my cylinders
I'm
are
also
fired.
That's
most
when
productive
that's
when
when
it's
the
7 a.m.
sharks
for
are
Dave.
feeding.
Yeah, no,
4 a.m.
dude,
is
it was
my
actually
sweet
cool.
spot.
There were these little old ladies, and their age is not relevant. I'm just giving you a descriptive
Whoa,
and
more
informative.
unsubs.
Yeah.
Ticking off.
Wow.
the
I,
cookie
I
jar.
actually
You could've
love them.
You could have
for
just
their
said
age.
Kevin's age. We
You're-
would have got
You're
it.
Okay,
killing
there
my
was-
subscribers
There was
now,
some
Dave.
octogenarians like Kevin, and they were digging up turtle nests, which is like a thing.
What?
They have to relocate sea turtle nests.
Oh, okay.
And they were out there, they're like digging, and we're trying to figure out what they're doing, and then they start cheering and chanting, like the 3 of them. They're so excited. Tina went over there, and they actually found a nest, and they had to like get the eggs and put them in a cooler and take them off somewhere else. So that was kind of a neat little
Really,
thing to see.
y'all are so rambunctious. that
Kevin
you
does
can't
that
just
too, but he doesn't
tape it off.
relocate the turtles.
Yeah, true. True.
It might have been Rachel
He just-
Strickland.
he just
She may have
squishes
been
He's like the
them.
squeezing them.
Hamburglar of turtles.
Which is, I'm
He's
pretty
just
sure,
stealing
by the
them.
way, Carrie, is a felony that you're accusing him.
Well, it's not the first felony I've accused him of. So
Anyways,
Just
but
take
no.
them and freeze them.
Then
There
take
you
them and
go.
freeze them. So, anyways, Kevin, to answer your question, no one cares, and Kevin doesn't even care. He just, I don't know, just asking me what I did today. So I'm just, I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody's curious about Dave's life. They want to understand the processes.
mind of a
and
Dave.
I'm curious about.
Well, see, it's interesting. I actually was talking to Tina about this, but I'll get to that in a minute. I get home and
Please do.
I fill up my car with all my packages. I had like 35 going out because I had a crazy 2 days of eBay sales, like $2,000 in 2 days. I don't know what happened. It was just wild.
Wow.
And so I took all those in and a lot of vacuum parts. So many vacuum parts, Kevin.
Oh, bad.
Rainbows,
What's going on
filter
anymore?
queens, all that stuff. So I took
Nice.
those in. Then I came home and I played Mario Party with Elijah and Tina and Callie for 2 hours. And then we played Mario Kart. And then me and Tina went to, where did we go? We went somewhere. Oh, we went to the pool, but there was thunder, so they closed it. Like the pool with the...
you
the hot
have a
tub.
pool.
Yeah, but we wanted to go to the hot tub. Yeah, we wanted
You
to go
have
to the
a hot tub.
It broke. I don't have a hot tub
Okay,
anymore. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. It's very sad to not have a hot tub
well,
anymore.
anything's a hot tub with hot enough water and
Well,
gas.
okay, so, and then I go pick up Anna at gymnastics with Tina, and I'm telling her, I'm like, we can leave for vacation. Like, I'm done. After tonight's podcast and one more Flipper video, I've got everything I need to done. Like, we could just go. We don't need to wait till next Monday, which is 5 days from now. Like, let's just go. And she's
Yeah.
like, nope, we can't because Anna's sleeping over so-and-so's for a birthday party, and then Callie's got
Well, it's
this.
good. You're going to ruin our dinner date.
Why?
I was
Yeah.
thinking about bringing.
No, I
our
was saying we
swinger
just stay in
friends, Dave.
Lynchburg for
Are you
extra
interested?
days. Sorry,
You
what was that?
interested in if I bring
are
our
you staying
swinger
at?
friends?
You can bring them. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, we're not going to do what you want to do, Kevin. I'm sorry. You're not going to pitch it better
That
with
was
them there.
what we call a very soft invitation.
I mean, listen, maybe me
Wasn't
and
soft.
Tina and your friends, and then you go
It doesn't
home.
get hard.
Oh jeez. Oh, this is already off the rails.
So, no.
It's not even
gosh.
Mike doing it. We're just all in a
Yeah,
different mood
yeah.
with Mike around.
Anyways, my point was to go to Lynchburg and stay a little longer in Lynchburg. That's what I was actually
Oh
saying. But,
no, don't do that.
yeah. Well, Brandon
Oh,
would
with
like
Brandon.
that. Brandon would
They
do
got a
that.
Brandon,
nice,
okay.
nice Starbucks there, dude.
Is they?
Hang
I've
out
heard
there.
they also have a Quiznos near Kevin's house.
I ran into Brandon this weekend.
Okay. Tell us about
Had
that.
some sales.
Did you go
yeah.
sourcing then? I haven't talked to him at all.
Yeah, he had his typical stuff. I saw him. Sorry, Brandon, I love you. I saw him, and he had.
He
an
does
item
not
in
listen
his
to this
hand
show. Go wild.
that he bought. And I'm like, dude, I just picked that up. I said that can't be worth anything, can it? He's like, oh, it's $1. I'm like, all right, Dave. See you later.
What was the item?
Just a little action figure in a case that was probably worth $3, $4.
Ah, he was sourcing for Dibdit, Kevin.
No, okay.
His
Well, he wasn't on
action
the raid
figure
train today. He'd have
Dibdit
done
sourcing.
good today. We
Yeah,
killed
I
it. It was an
honestly
awesome
had
show.
no clue there was a Dibdit. I totally, like I
Not
said,
a surprise.
I
did.
didn't
I
do
told
anything.
you, I quit. I
I
said,
knew
I'll just
because of
build it.
IG, and I shared it, and I went and I hobnobbed with Ivan. I did something for once.
You know what we got to do? We
Yeah.
got to give Biggs.
I got District to pay for dinner. That's what I.
We got to give
There
Biggs
you go.
Collectibles Tina's cell phone number. Carrie's mic's unplugging
Yeah.
again.
Mike's out again.
Sorry.
But yeah, we need to give
Speaking
Biggs
of Carrie.
Collectibles Tina's phone
Sorry,
number.
I'm back.
Really?
So,
Well,
so
then she can
District
tell
was
me there's
actually
an-
taking
that's
out
a good
subpar
idea.
pickers
Exactly.
for dinner instead of developing an app. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, who paid for dinner, Kevin or Carrie? You or District?
District did.
I'm pretty sure it was District. I mean, Ivan paid, but I'm pretty sure that was District.
Carrie's like, I don't know who paid because I bailed as soon as the check hit the table.
I mean,
You
Yeah.
let's be
you
honest.
gotta play that whole
It's-
game where, like, because I knew he was gonna pay, but I had to play that whole game like, Don, you better act like you're gonna reach for the money.
Pretend you're gonna grab that check, honey.
Don does it. Yeah.
They only
Carrie
pay
does
with
that
their
with
cut
me,
from
too.
knickknacks.
I
so
do that really
it
good. I
doesn't
look at Kevin. We have a staring contest. I'm like,
Can you tell Dawn that Tina, every single time that Dawn starts a video, here I am playing with my toys, Tina's mind goes to a very bad place every single time. I don't know if Dawn's doing that on purpose, but
I think she is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's trying to get you to watch, and it's working.
Hey, speaking of Dawn, I saw a post. She was out. You were at the card show today, and she had a private. So she
Well,
was
we both
listing
had
stuff,
We both
like
had
in a
private
parking
pick, yeah.
lot somewhere or
She was playing with her
grass.
toys.
She was listing stuff. Where was she
Yeah.
listing it?
She was like outside of the card shop. I think she was.
No,
taking
but like
pictures and
where?
stuff.
What platform?
She was listing. Dawn, where did I don't know where she? I think it was on eBay.
Okay, so are
We'll
you
ship while
shipping
we-
eBay on the way? That's awesome. So, but
Yeah.
you just what did you do? Kill all your inventory except for the new stuff?
No, the kids are shipping anything that's at home.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
very cool.
So we only
like
have
that.
we've only sold one thing on the road that we have with us,
That
and
we have,
everything
yeah.
else has been.
It'll
at-
sell,
at
though.
home. It will.
telling
Why
you,
not?
it'll
you know?
sell.
I mean,
The
why not?
shipping
We-
charges, the deals she gives in shipping, it'll sell immediately.
Oh yeah.
Steals
No,
of deals.
exactly.
Are you
We're
doing
going to
everything
make money on the
pirate ship?
shipping? Is what we're saying.
Carrie,
Are you doing everything pirate ship so it like you can do
Actually,
local?
yeah, I probably should.
Mike, increase your volume. Increase your volume, Mike, if you
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
It's a little
Yeah,
hard to
we-
hear.
careful.
we've only done one shipment. It was in Utah, so we just used the regular shipping. But in the future, I'm probably gonna have to use pirate ship because of that. Yeah, because we're in different locations. It's kind of
So
crazy.
where's the destination tomorrow? Where are you headed?
Bloomington, Illinois. That's where Dawn's from. We're going
Ah.
to meet with her brother. They're going to. So long story short, I'll just tell everybody what's going on. Like Dawn has. Her dad is with us, the Ashes, and we're going to disperse that
Okay.
in where he's from. So, and then we're going to go do other stuff, go to the card show. And then me and Kevin and some other ne'er-do-wells are probably going to go picking the 127 the week after.
Ah, yes. Oh, what is that noise? That's an aggressive noise.
That would be Mike.
That was that was a fart. Pretty sure that was a fart.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to drink my year.
That volume was too high now.
Whoa, dude. We don't need to hear you that loud.
We
bro.
liked quiet Mike.
Is that good?
That's better.
Yeah, it's
That's
better.
That's better.
I brought it forward. I turned my fan
Lower.
off.
Can you do it?
I got
lower?
it. I
A
got it.
little
I'm gonna
lower?
lower it. I'm gonna lower it. Okay, we're good.
I can do it.
Get him to turn himself
We're good.
off.
We're good.
No, shoot. Like, you did that.
Somebody
Yeah.
timestamp that.
1843. Yeah.
You put me at 69, Dave.
Yes.
Can adjust
yes.
my mic volume.
Yeah.
All
Mhm.
right. We got that one.
Okay.
Carrie being pissy. This is from Rad Relics here. I'm excited. Let me at least do one comment because I haven't had to because we haven't had new videos. Rad Relic
Okay.
says this was about the video where Carrie had the phone problems,
Yeah.
right? It's Rad Relic says Carrie being pissy both adds to and subtracts from my enjoyment of this podcast.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
like,
where I'm going to land.
I'm an emotional mess most episodes, so
I
he's
talked to more
catching on to
Dave.
that.
I talked more to
Unhinged.
Dave during that podcast than any
It
podcast
was
combined
weird, yeah.
of everything. I
Listen,
didn't like it.
Both me and Carrie have had panic attacks in the last 48 hours. Have you guys?
Really?
You older gentlemen?
Mm.
See, I think the older you
I-
get, the less you have them, don't you?
Oh, dude, I'm still dealing with it, but it's better now.
Kevin, how are
The
you?
less married you get, the less you have them.
The less married?
I have not had a panic attack in the last
Just
48
get divorced,
hours.
you'll be happy.
Have you had a panic
I've
attack
had-
ever, Kevin? I don't feel
Yes.
like
I don't feel
you
like
have.
Kevin ever
Okay.
has.
What?
Okay.
Twice.
And it's always about money with you, isn't it?
Neither time.
You know, it's similar to performance anxiety, right? I mean,
Yeah, I have that
Same
every
symptom.
time. Every
You have had 2 panic attacks in your life?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. And no, I will not share either one.
Wow, I'll happily share mine.
One was not that serious, but you know how when that stuff happens, non-serious stuff turns into serious
No,
stuff.
totally. Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
one was serious,
Okay.
and I made it even more serious,
Yep.
obviously, but it was serious. So twice, yeah.
Yeah,
Almost 3 times.
my
I had a
panic
borderline
attack
one a couple years ago.
My panic attack was we had like a really bad storm, the worst storm as far as like quantity of rain in a short period of time that we've ever had, to the point where even though the pool was like, 2-3 inches of space, it overflowed in my back lanai. Like literally the whole pool filled up, started overflowing. It was going over the sandbags, and then it was getting into my living room. So like my whole back, I'm always dealing with flooding, but this was like aggressive. And so I'm out there, and I had to find something to move. Life 360 alert. I had to find something to move a lot of water quickly. Sam has gotten to the club. So I had to find a way to move a lot of water quickly. So I get a folding table, and I go out to my back porch, and I'm pushing a whole folding table, and it's like just water. I'm moving it, displacing a ton of water very quickly out, and I'm like sprinting to do it. And weirdly enough, I'm not in the physical peak shape to do something like that for 5 minutes. So by the time I'm done, I'm like panting, like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. But then I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a heart attack, because that was like way too much. And I was having like this adrenaline of my house flooding. And so then I go down this spiral panic attack thing, because I took care of the water. I figured out, actually opening my side gate of my yard helped fix it, because it allowed some of it to, something with the planing of the yard, and the water started flowing out onto the driveway. Grading, that's it. But anyways, I had a panic attack for like the next hour, that I was having a heart attack because of how hard I was struggling to breathe after doing that really random sprinting, pushing water, thinking that shouldn't affect me physically. And then I called Carrie, and we talked through our panic problems. Now Carrie's panicking today though, right? Is it your panic attack today?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. No, like, I love it. Ooh, yeah. No, it's always something. Whatever the thing is, like with OCD, and I have it bad, is like I've gone through every disease and every kind of contamination you can think of 40 times by now. So I'm just in the cycle. This month is this thing, and next month will be another thing.
Yeah.
And, the shorter amount of time I think I'm going to die from it would be nice. I would like to just not think that.
Honestly, it makes me wonder how you can even go on TikTok, because TikTok is always confronting me with a new terrified, dude. Like,
it's terrible.
Today I learned if you eat raw oysters, you're probably going to die.
Yeah,
you're just going to die.
Read about the guy who ate a snail and died.
Yeah.
That one was upsetting.
And I'm just like, and then there's some new like disease that makes you
can't
puke.
Relate to this at
it
all.
makes you puke if you eat meat.
You're not neurotic.
Have you heard of this one,
You're
Carrie?
blessed, my friend.
There's a new disease that will make you allergic to meat.
Why are you telling me?
Well, I mean, you don't really care if you're allergic to meat. Beef. It's beef, red meat specifically.
As long as I'm alive.
You can still eat chicken. You just can't eat red meat. It's a weird one.
Oh, okay.
Why are you asking Kevin like if I'm not here?
Mike, do you have panic attacks? I feel like you have
Mike.
you have your little cigarettes with.
No, turn into a.
No, I create them. I don't have them. Okay.
Yes.
Kevin creates
Amen.
panic attacks in others.
Amen.
That's true. He's created panic.
Yeah. So the question is, how often does your wife have panic attacks? Based on your behavior.
Never.
No, she doesn't. She's cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, she's not. She
just calls
married the
me
right
and is
guy.
like, dude, you got to get him out of here. Get him on the road, please. And I'm like, all right, how long? And she's like, I don't care.
So
Just take
Kevin,
it.
me and Mike have planned a co-vacation. Just today.
Really?
Yes, we're co-vacationing,
Really?
yes.
He's tried to get me to do that for years.
I know.
told him I'm not a swinger. I'm not.
I'm hoping it's not that.
I'm not trying.
Me and Mike are going to Homosassa Springs in Florida. We rented a campsite. Well, he's getting a cabin. I'm bringing my pop-up with my family. We're going to have a campsite. Who's coming with you, Mike? Just your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And so he's bringing his boat. And there's actually a slip right at the campground where we can back the boat in and go on the river.
Oh, dude, we're never gonna hear from either of you again. This is how those kind of stories start.
Well, like Gator Attack, Anaconda. You ever see the movie Anaconda?
Yeah, Jennifer
South
Lopez
America.
figured it
We're
out,
okay.
though. I think. Yeah.
Who figured it out? J-Lo?
She was in it. That's all I know. She was in it.
I've heard people don't
John
like her
Boyd.
anymore.
Well, she's unrelatable, like Kevin. Like lots of money, disengaged with humanity.
Like this air of like superiority kind of going on.
Yeah, it's listen.
Ask
He
the people
interrupted,
over
which
on
was
Diddit
rude. That's what
who's
you would do.
disassociated. Come on, y'all are killing me. Dave, I sold half as much as you in the last 2 days. It makes me bitter.
Yeah, but you made 10 times as much money, though.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, you've got
You
so
make so much money, you're not even keeping track anymore.
Kevin made as much as I sold on eBay in my reseller genie links. Signups. You know,
Code Commonwealth.
Code Commonwealth. He says. No, that was just those 2 days, not the whole week.
Yeah, he literally got a genie from them.
Yeah, so
I dream.
What was your worst sale?
my worst sale
Ooh.
Worst
in the
sale?
last 2 days?
Oh, that's our favorite thing that we made up.
Are we just doing
Worst
this
sale of the
week? Or are we filtering by this week? I have 21 sales this week. $2,000. Yeah. So I haven't sold anything
21
today.
sales, $2,000.
I haven't sold
Holy
anything
moly.
today.
I got 22 sales for $944, and that's in
Kevin,
the last
you
2
got to
days,
source
by the way.
better, bro. You're not very good at picking. If you
No,
would
that's
pick
2
on my
days.
level, I mean, we have the same
It's 2
number of
days, so it's
sales.
not awful.
No, but we have the
It's not
same
great,
number of
though.
sales, and you have less than half as much value in it. So you're just not picking well.
And it's always going to be that way,
Why don't
Dave.
you pick graded CGC 9.0 comics like I do?
Yeah,
I mean, that's
exactly.
Just...
Yeah.
Or I
Or
do,
what you're
starting today.
I'll tell you what I did.
Dude, you
pick.
should
Did
get some
see- I
graded.
sent this to Dave.
Mm-hmm.
I picked
They were
these.
bad condition.
Doesn't matter.
Remember me telling you about those homeschool books,
Yes.
Dave?
Which one was
Yeah,
it? Which
dude, they're selling like
Becca?
the brand-
Were they the Amica?
No, it says the good and the beautiful.
Becca, not Amika.
So the good and the beautiful. I think this is like a Latter-day Saint thing,
Oh.
Carrie.
Oh,
I'm not
might
sure.
be.
I think it is. I think, but I got to check on it. Or I mean, not that it's Latter-day Saint, but it's made by some whatever. You get the point.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
man.
Is it made by
People to marry 8
It's
people?
flying.
Is
It's
it made
flying.
by Covenant? Covenant's
So,
a big
Kevin,
LDS brand.
You're
for that
actually
kind of stuff.
listing it at the absolute perfect time. Like right
I know,
before the
you are.
year
and,
starts.
And I did.
Yeah.
I don't be mad at me, y'all. And I don't always do this, but I did put it under it because they're new.
Mhm.
But this is a tech thing, right? They're new, but I listed them as like I don't know if I did pre-owned, but like new kind of thing. And I priced it kind of in between the new and the pre-owned. Sound like crazy, crazy.
Kevin, because you're so famous and everything, do you just do the picture for eBay where you're holding it right here, right by your chest?
Can't-
No, I do that for Dib.
I
Dib.
can't. He
Deal
does it with
Dave.
golf clubs. He puts them between his legs like a broom. So that is the answer, though, Mike. My worst sale in the
mulligan
last
photos.
2 days was an Adams Idea A12, $14.39 plus shipping golf club.
Good job.
So
I'm proud of you.
that's he asked what my worst was. What's your worst, Carrie? $1 card?
Dude, probably I mean, it's
that's
always
easy.
$1 card. I've sold I've got a bunch of shirts. I've been selling a lot since I've been gone. We still have to. I have 4 shirts that sold today, and I never have that many shirts. 15,
I
20,
don't-
15. A $30 Jemmy Frogs, Rocket, Rap It, Rip It, Hip Hop, Rapper Frog,
Parappa the Rappa?
Papa Rapper.
I'm not looking back 2 weeks because I don't want to click that
No.
button. $12.
days.
2 days.
In
2 days.
California, the
This
last
week.
time,
The
Kevin.
filter.
2 days.
The filter you want to hit is
This
this
week.
week.
No, I don't want to do
Speak-
that.
speak slowly for
$12.30 plus shipping for some Imperial Glass beaded block cobalt blue bud vases.
I love it.
Hmm.
I love how he reads it like he just discovered that it was found because he didn't find it and he didn't post it and he didn't.
He did
share
none
I
of
it.
did
the
too
work,
find
but
it.
It's not even his account.
I
He just
found it.
logged into Cat the Nurse Flipper's account and is just reading off
No,
her
but
sales.
I'll tell you what,
It's
I'll tell
like
you what.
mugs are very valuable.
I wasn't able to get any pictures done myself this week, so you will see an increased amount of pictures,
pictures.
with a female's hand or fingernails and hold. 'Cause
What?
sometimes you can. Oh, this is a good strategy. Listen.
Okay.
So instead of measuring, because you get the people that's always ask how big it is, right, Carrie?
Yeah.
So you get those people
They
who
do.
always ask,
Tiny.
what the
Not big
size
enough.
is and all that stuff. And so
That's
you
what
know,
they
put,
all say.
so you measure it and whatever. But a quick way on some items is to just pick it up in the last picture, take it in your hand, and they won't ever ask that
But how do
question.
they know
You
what
don't have
size
to
your
put the
hand is?
measurements.
I have little stubby
Oh,
sausage hands.
Well, it's
Yeah.
good enough.
No,
It's
it's
close
very
enough.
Dude,
small.
literally,
very helpful.
like-
yeah, I have tiny hands, which helps.
Eric the OBX pickers, scale and my scale are drastically different. Like drastic.
He's a Viking. You're Cuban.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you want?
Yeah. I feel like he could palm you and just carry
he can.
you
He's
around.
done it. Yeah, actually, that's
Like a
how
little
when I go
puppet
yard
man.
selling, I haven't seen him in forever. How you doing, Eric? Give me a call, buddy.
Hey, Eric.
Hey,
Yeah.
He's a good
You-
dude.
You see, I made that joke about the vice presidential candidate looking like Harry Tornado.
Mhm.
Did you
Yes.
say it? Somebody
Yeah,
sent me
Kamala
a
Harris.
message.
I didn't see it.
Completely unsolicited. They're like, this guy looks like the love child of ADH Dave and Harry Tornado.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, we have big heads. We're the big-headed crew. Yeah,
Giant
exactly.
heads.
So I'm
Tiny
just
bodies.
looking
I
down.
think I won that
I'm-
I think I won that competition in the chat.
Oh.
You asked. You probably don't
There's a
remember it.
competition.
Who's more attractive, Harry Tornado or Kevin? And I think I won that dang competition.
Wow,
Surprisingly,
look at you, which is,
Look at you.
yeah.
I guess I
Although
could see
Josh
it.
voted for himself,
Vanity,
he put a little
thy name
tomato.
is Kevin.
People
Yeah.
started putting pineapples for me and tomatoes for him, and that's how
Hey,
they
look,
voted.
hey, that's good. Did that help our ranking? All that interaction with the comments and stuff? Yeah.
I haven't even looked
This
at
is
this.
high
Okay.
quality content. I like it.
No, listen. Actually, we should talk about Mike's eBay sales. This is a new
Yeah, let's
guest.
talk about
Mike, what
Mike's
have you
eBay
sold?
sales. Death pile
picker.
Last 2 days.
My
give
How
us,
many
give us
sales
just
you
list
got,
off the
Mike?
3 best ones.
hey,
Five best ones.
Let's just start here. Okay.
10 best sales.
Damn it, Dave. I'll say my 90-day total is y'all's 14-day total. Okay, so let's just-
Your 90
Okay.
days, my
Right there.
14 day, so 15.
He's a bad picker.
Probably.
I've been with
What?
him. He doesn't know how to
You,
pick.
you made 15 in the last 14 days.
15. No, it's 90 days is 30. So I'm just bad at math. So we're at 32.
Wait, man.
Yeah,
90 days
roughly,
is 30.
he's
What are you
made
talking
roughly
about?
15,000 in the last 14 days. Is what he's saying.
No, that's not right. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Well, okay, for my 90 days.
It'd be 1/6
of.
of 30, so you've made
But-
6,000 in
but
15
mine-
This
days?
month,
that
this
doesn't
month we're
factor in.
17 days into this month. I'm at 6,400. Good job, Carrie. You're a good mather. All right, Mike, back to what you were saying.
Oh, I was just saying. I'm like, what was it? I say 4,200.
Okay.
That doesn't factor in. I took a month in Texas.
Dude, come
Oh,
on.
this isn't the
Come on.
excuse-
No.
this
no.
isn't the
Don't pretend like this
Reseller
is new.
excuse podcast.
Mike, if we were to talk to you 3 months ago, your sales would have been 0 in the last 14 days.
Yeah, you're doing better.
Wouldn't
buddy.
they?
Yes. 3 months
So don't
ago.
pretend like stuff came
I
up.
just finished a move here, Dave. I just finished a move
But
here.
even when you were
6
in
months ago.
Georgia, hold on. When you were in Georgia and
Yes, when I was in
had
Georgia, it
not
was good,
moved
dude.
yet,
It just-
let's say, okay,
Yes.
January. Go look at your eBay numbers. January
seen your
1st to
storage
January
units.
30th.
Chocked full.
I don't know how to do
We,
that.
we know because you don't even know your login to eBay. You're the death pile picker. You're not the death
So
pile seller.
basically,
I got
Basically-
my fingerprint. Okay, I just have my fingerprint. I go into my account.
I have sold more of Mike's stuff in the last 3 months than Mike has
That's
sold of
probably
Mike's
true.
stuff.
That is true of me. You remember those
I
pencils?
guarantee it's
So
true.
you remember we go to the sale where everything's free, Mike?
Aw.
Those weird looking pencils? I had saved those for you for like 2 months, and then I was like, I'd rather have money than give Mike his stuff, and so I sold them. And I got, I think, $4 for all 3 to Liz, the nerdy picker.
There we go.
So
Look at that.
you basically gifted it to Liz. I don't think you mind.
He likes Liz.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
likes Liz.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I got it for free. That was at the.
Yeah, that was
There
the
we
free,
go.
the free
So
one.
he
got-
had
we got
he had
the-
an infinite profit because it was free.
Well, I had his infinite profit. It's my infinite profit now. Okay, so Mike, seriously though, I want to hear. Just give me your best sale in the last 3 days. 10 days. However long it
12
takes to
days.
find a sale. What is
When
what
was
is
the
that
last
sale?
time you sold something?
I sold 3 items.
Oh, there you
Ooh,
go.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
There's
Read
a
'em off.
Hollywood
Rattle
picker up
all
in
three.
here.
I was listening.
Give us all 3. Depending on the
film,
quality, we
fine.
might be sending you to a specific locker room podcast for the next show.
I only sold 8.
Why? Just so they can
I sold
kick me
nothing
off
today.
too?
I sold 2
Thank
things today.
Jesus.
right.
Fujifilm camera for $25, Marvel
All right.
Legends for $25, and Wii Sports for $15.
Look at you, dude.
Which
going.
Marvel Legends?
I don't know. Build a figure for
Oh, yeah, I know those.
Marvel Legends Hellcat 2015 Thanos Build a Figure.
Nice. That's
Mike,
pretty
you know
good.
what I sold
That's
today?
like 15
Yesterday.
packs of cigarettes right there.
Yeah,
Good job.
that's, maybe.
That's actually how I do it.
It's literally directly for cigarette money.
I go up there with my death pile. Okay, and I'm like, oh,
I should get 3 packs.
Pick
for
some
this
video
Wolverine.
games, and I get a pack of Paul Malls.
I want 2 malls for this
Unfiltered.
Wii Sport.
I need the non-filtered.
Oh my gosh. I sold a Family Guy action figure, Mike, from our buy. But listen, I'm almost out of them. So it's like there's like 2 or 3 more left. So I sold one. I had to sell it at 30% off, though.
Okay.
Groovy Death. I sold Groovy Death
I know
for
Death,
25
yeah.
plus shipping.
Yeah.
You know
He's
Death.
the guy that's haunting me and Carrie on a
No
daily
doubt.
basis.
Hey, we're coming for
See?
you.
You should just resign yourself. I'm telling you, you get rid of a lot of anxiety. And a lot of people, if you just resign yourself to the fact that
That's
death
literally
is inevitable.
No. That's literally
It's
me and
gonna
Carrie's
come.
conversation
Literally
today.
was our discussion today. Was
I-
give
because
It's
he
in.
was
not
like-
okay with you?
No, it is. It is. He was panicking, and
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
okay with
"Dude,
me.
I had a really bad one yesterday. Just remember, you're gonna die, and just say, let's have it, death, and embrace it, and you'll
That's
be
right.
fine."
Embrace it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
embrace
yeah,
death.
It's like a
There's
really,
some
I mean,
truth
it's
to
such
that.
a weird hack, but it actually really works because then if you feel that way, then nothing would bother you. Right?
Exactly. So yeah, we're
Everything is gold compared to that, right? You know, it's
well,
like,
but
hey,
is it
you
like
just
that? Might
gotta
be the best case scenario.
It might be. Absolutely. Then you should have no anxiety.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're doing an
yeah.
existential podcast. I love this.
No, you know what it is though. Like, and it's we've talked about this too much on the secret episodes.
I don't know. You could die naked. I'd be. I'd
But
have
for
anxiety
me,
about
it's
that.
always worse when I think about the people it affects
Go
around
ahead.
me. Like, what would Kevin do if I was gone? What would Carrie do if I was gone? What would
That's
Mike
a
do?
great
Like,
point.
your
This
lives would be
podcast
shattered.
Be no more.
Your
I would be
channels
very-
would fall
Yeah.
apart. Like, just everything would fall apart.
Well,
So
you
I'm
know, there's
thinking about you.
individually.
I
they
think
can pay
Kevin would
people,
have at
but they
least
can't pay you.
10 thumbnails with you in it. He would milk it. He would
This
milk
dead picker took all my good finds, and it's just a picture of me. Thanks, Kevin.
Well, you know, this is
Little-
this is
Little crosses in your eyes.
getting off on a little tangent, but you
Getting
know,
off
I've been
like
on
always.
YouTube long enough now that a lot of the folks who have watched me, you're going to make a joke about
Yeah,
being
they're
old,
gone.
but they've died. I mean, some of them that I used to commute storage auction. Oh, what was his
I'm
name? I can't remember. Storage stock. No, that's not right either. I'm
Chad?
killing people out
Chad?
there, y'all.
Chad?
I cannot remember this guy's. No, Chad. But yeah, if you remember Chad.
Yeah, some great
And
people.
there's somebody right now who we don't know about, and I don't have any information, so I'm not going to say. But there's a lot of folks out there that have passed on, and young folks, and it's like holy moly! And you
Kevin's
get
bringing
this
it
huge
down.
community. Well, I'm not bringing it
But
down.
we're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
death, and then you have to be all such a bummer about it.
Yeah, Kevin, come on. We're talking about how we're gonna live forever.
Speaking of Paul's
Tell us
merch,
everything's
Paul-
going to be okay, Kevin.
I had a guy who made my merch, whose name was Paul, and he passed away.
I
Yeah.
remember him. Yeah, I was trying
Yeah.
to work with him, and exactly.
Yeah, super nice guy, just amazing.
And
nice
also
guy.
on the merch topic, I ordered some Cooking with Dave stickers. So,
Oh,
hey, look at
and they're
that.
available on dibdit.com.
They're available on nowhere because I have to
Hey.
wait until late July to get them. But
Did
by
you
now,
not
actually,
pre-order?
you're right, Kevin. No, you're totally right. Right
Pre-order
now,
'em.
they're available on dibdit.com.
There you
Grab
go.
'em.
America's
where'd you get
pop
them made at?
culture
You
destination.
can send them out with a stamp, Dave.
What's that?
You can send them out with a stamp on Dibdit.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Mike, I didn't
Yeah,
get
except
him.
you can't
I
get
didn't.
tracked.
You got to talk to Kevin about stickers because he knows
Dibdit.
all the cheapest place. I think Sticker U is the cheapest for 3-inchers,
Dibdit.com.
right?
The die cuts. Yeah.
Tiny
Yeah.
toys sold by insecure men. Dibdit.com.
Yeah. Dibdit.com.
Can't
I
talk
saw-
to Kevin. He
I-
made a video about it. He's just gonna make you reference that.
No,
Go
it's
watch
like
that one
okay.
from 3 years ago about
So
ordering stickers.
so we talked about how like I was kind of disconnected. I am kind of disconnected from work right now because I worked so hard for weeks nonstop and I got everything done and now I've got maintenance left.
So what are you
right?
gonna do?
Picker videos. I can still edit. I still have tons of picker videos. Like I'm editing the Flee Across footage.
Edit 'em.
Mike's in all my videos. I'm editing today. He's top of mind today.
Right.
I thought of Mike more than Carrie and Kevin today, which is not common. Well, maybe more than Kevin, but Carrie I think about a lot.
Yeah,
like
we
a
think- yeah,
lot.
there's
Every
like
time I'm in
a-
the bathroom, in the shower,
Yeah.
lounging in the backyard, I'm
With
Carrie.
Tina.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
anytime. Yeah, Carrie's
Keep it up.
top
It's not
mind.
weird yet. Keep going.
in the sauna. But anyways, so yeah, no, I was editing the Mike footage, and I have a lot of footage left. I'm still on date. I still have to get to that one where we went to the estate sale. The lady wouldn't let us buy stuff. Remember that, Mike?
Oh yeah.
You already put that out. How did that video
Have
do
you
for
done
you?
the poop across Georgia one yet?
Well, all my videos suck.
No, you know what, Carrie?
I don't have
still-
you making my thumbnails, Dave.
I still
So-
have not finished editing the Georgia one where I met you guys. I still have footage
Really?
from that I haven't edited. That's how far
my
behind I am. It's
gosh.
crazy. It's so crazy. And so I've got like all of May
Why do y'all
left.
do that though?
Do what?
Why do y'all? Now I understand like Kevin because Kevin's just like, oh, y'all are gonna eat up my footage. I gotta wait like 6 months to release it. But like, why don't you go in chronological order?
Why don't okay, so it's like listing with me. I don't list as I buy. I list what I'm excited about. Some footage I'm more excited about than other footage.
It's an art thing, man. You got to love yourself in the art, and not yourself in the art.
Do you know what else it is, Mike? yeah, art of resell yourself.
I don't know what
I like to keep it in order.
I don't keep it in order, and I like to mix it up because I have a cast of characters, right? Yeah. So I like to mix it up where it's me and my mom might do 2 weekends in a row.
Got Gimpy Steve,
he's storyboard,
but like literally with me, right? So me and my mom will do 2 weekends in a row, and I'll do like 4 days with her, and I'll get enough for like 8 videos, but then I won't pick with her again for 2 months, and I want to spread those out because people love Mama Picker. And so I'll do a Mama Picker video and then a flea market video. And also flea markets and yard sales. I want to split those up so it's not all flea. It's flea yard sale, Mama Picker yard sale, Tina yard sale. So it's like, and now I've got Mike stuff that I'm going to mix in, Brandon stuff. I have
See, that's what you got. That's why I don't put people on camera very much. I pick by myself with other people around me, and it's like they're there, but they're not there.
But
you're like right up in their grill.
To me, others are better than myself. Like I value others more than myself. Like, I'm not all about myself like you are. Like, I don't think I'm God's gift to humanity.
It's Kevin's viewers.
I think
like, this is Mike's time to shine in my life.
My mom's also a boomer, and that's just how boomers are. It's a lot about
selfish.
Themselves. It's just that generation.
Sorry, boomers. I don't believe
no
that. That's just
to boomers, but just in general.
That's Carrie who thinks that. I love boomers.
I also love boomers.
Boomers unsubscribe from Carrie.
Kevin is one of my dearest friends, but he is self-absorbed.
I'm not a boomer. Good grief. My dad's a boomer.
You did a boom boom in your diaper yesterday. I heard. A little boom boom. Kevin actually does. When you get to adult diaper phase, are you going to do like the washable ones, or are you going to buy them?
When?
Yeah, well, nice.
It's all about.
Here's the thing. I heard that in Japan now, adult diapers actually outsell baby diapers because they're aging population. That's true.
Tim was making jokes about it. It had like a best grandpa shirt. He's like, hey, Tim, my buddy Tim is making fun of me on Dib Dit today.
Yeah. I think the key with diapers. I think the key with diapers is like
the viewers think.
So you
the viewers think I'm younger than Harry Tornado, and Hey.
I have made a conscious decision to try less hard when it comes to editing picker footage. Like we
can tell.
Yeah, well, like here's the thing. We've talked about this. You guys follow my journey. You're here with me. You're my friends watching the show, and you know that I've worked my butt off to do all these changes. Yeah. I added fun facts. I cut way harder.
Fun facts.
I made longer videos, shorter videos.
I haven't watched any of the videos, but
listen,
I miss it.
I did all that stuff over the last 18 months. My channel's still getting the exact same views. So I'm just going to go back to easier edits and just not hypercut or anything like that.
I kind of did that too. I stopped hypercutting. I still cut probably more than most people. But if I have footage, like I usually cut, if I'm not literally finding something or talking, I cut it. Well, I've added probably 5 minutes of footage to each video by not cutting all that because I find people like to see and pick things that I miss, and so I'm getting more comments about what I've missed.
I find that the more boring, the better it does in this space. No offense, but like the people who get the most views, their stuff is pretty slow. It's slow paced. It's not like hypercuts. Like if you watch like Matt or Kayla, there's a lot of dead air time just looking at stuff. Dustin, a lot of dead air time that I've been cutting out.
They like to dig with you. It's the same when I go through boxes. If I don't show some string of me going through for a little bit, they like to see what you miss, what you find. Yeah. They want to call you out or
which is great.
Or whatever.
It means I get way more footage out of way less work, so that's kind of a win for me.
You can jam more ads in there and tick off your viewers.
I personally don't put ads in my content. If you're seeing ads, it's because you haven't said your prayers.
Yeah, you are
every minute. You didn't say your prayer every minute.
Now, Mike, your most recent video that you put out 6-7 months ago, how's that one doing?
Whatever. We gave him the thumbnail
I hate you, Dave.
And they were doing great.
Dude, his channel was blowing up. What happened?
Of course. He just you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make Mike drink.
He's like the broken Brandon. Like Brandon, I tell him exactly what to do. He does it, and he succeeds, and he earns money making content.
Dave.
Yeah, until I didn't need to. No, Mike. Until I didn't need to anymore. I made like 4 thumbnails, and then he learned. He applied the information and
thumbnails
learned.
Are simple. Okay, you need some sort of
an angry emoji.
You need clip art,
high saturation,
high saturation. You need Kevin to look both disoriented and sexy at the same time. That's typically what he goes for.
And a little nip, a little Kevin nip showing in the corner, just like top left corner, little tiny bit of
like
Kevin
you're
nip.
not sure if it's a nip.
He was just showing him. He was showing his bottom left. He was showing his bottom left one.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, technically.
I did.
Yeah.
Speaking of editing, so my editor, I've got an editor for that channel, and sometimes he'll take stuff out of a video. I'm like, dude, you got to put that back in. And he's gone. He's on I don't know if it's a mission. I don't know what he's doing, but he's gone right now. And so this video, I knew what the hook was going to be. I knew what the thumbnail and title was going to be. And when I got it, it wasn't in there anymore. It was I had gone through. If you watch me go to yard sales, oftentimes my negotiating strategy is to not buy the item, ask about it, and leave it sitting there and walk to another item.
And make fun of the seller.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of mind games and pettiness.
A lot of times they'll literally give you a different price without you even saying a word if you do that.
Okay,
pooping on that guy's tractor was a power move, though.
Calm down, Warren Buffett. Okay, it's just a garage sale. There's no secret.
There is secrets. What are you talking about?
Okay, I was just in Omaha.
And still get
Buffett.
deals. Any rate, whatever. So this lady came up behind me, who I didn't even see, an older lady, and she was interested in a fish finder. And I saw her back there, when she pulled up. I'm like,
wait, you didn't see her or you saw her?
I didn't see her come up behind me. I saw her pull in, and I didn't see her as a threat, if that makes any sense. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I don't see
Dave,
anyone
you
as
know
a
what I'm
threat.
talking about.
I see everyone as
a threat to buy what you want.
No, I just think I'm just happy to have somebody around me because the world is a village and we're all part of the show.
Pickers know who's at a sale. They know. You if you don't, you should know. And so there's men's boots and a hummingbird fish finder that I wanted to get.
This is like an old-timey story.
It's taking forever.
Whatever. They get the point. I don't even have to
Nobody understands what you just said.
Yes, they do. You would.
So what he's saying is somebody came in. He was looking at an item.
Mike's clarifying.
Pitched this idea.
Yes.
Walked away from it like we all do. So they can give you like a lower price.
He already said that to begin with. Why do you have to tell us about a fish finder and like an old jig or whatever he was talking about?
Yeah, and you said it. Did the lady swoop in and then she ended up buying one?
Yes, and got on her phone and called her husband and asked about the hummingbird fish finder. And I'm like, I can't believe I just blew this $120 fish finder with this 70-year-old lady.
48-22.
We could just, when does that whole story start? Can we just edit 46 to now?
That's an innuendo into the vehicle.
That's not an innuendo. That's a direct, dirty comment.
Yeah, that is.
No,
You're terrible at innuendo.
I feel like I've said
Don't
stuff
say it again.
Oh my gosh. At any rate, can I finish the story?
No. We're cut off.
Pick up. Her husband didn't pick up. Okay. And so she eventually, I had to sit there for like 5 minutes. She eventually walked away and I ended up buying it. And the boots.
Wow, I feel like that story could have been significantly shorter.
Okay, so Kevin, you're saying there's
some
danger.
Been, if y'all wouldn't have interrupted.
There's some danger in putting down an item. You should just take ownership of it.
I didn't even pick it up.
Listen, how many times have you done that whole thing and then saw some competition coming and ran back and grabbed it real quick and said, "Yeah, I'm buying it."
Often,
all the time, all the time.
No, not all the time. Not here. There's not enough traffic here.
I get enough traffic that even if anyone shows up, I'm just like, wait, I really do want that. Like, I'm playing hardball, but I want it. I'm gonna go take ownership of it and grab it.
See, here's the thing that you guys don't know. I've been long conning Kevin for years now. He doesn't consider me a threat when we go garage selling. He's gonna do that, and I'm gonna buy the item.
He's just waiting.
I'm waiting for the perfect item to do that to
John's
Kevin.
permission.
Well, I have to get Don's permission.
Okay.
I have told Carrie specifically before, you have got to buy this item right now. Like, I didn't even give him a choice. I handed him the money. Like, dude.
Everybody's trying to help Carrie get over his.
I literally called Dave to buy something I should have just bought to begin with.
So you should never called me. You should have never called. And you knew you needed to buy that. Like, there was no doubt in your mind. It was a great thing.
Well, I've sold that many comic books for $100, and they were just $1, $2 antique books.
Yeah, because that's your fans. They overpay for stuff.
Listen, I've still done nothing. I've still done nothing with that missing cell phone, by the way. You remember I sold my iPhone and the person said they never got it. Turns out they were using a freight forwarder, the freight forwarding company, blah, blah, blah. They wanted me to reach out to the post office. I did nothing. Once I saw that it was signed for by the freight forwarding company, I've just been like, nah, I'm good. And so I don't know if they ever got it. I
Good
honestly
for
don't
you.
know if they ever got it. We'll see.
Well,
This might be
you
like,
did your job.
you know what? In 3 weeks, I might be on here ticked off because eBay took my money. That could happen.
Well,
And
that's
I
a
will
video,
update
right?
you on the comic book thing. Remember, I told you someone returned a $300 comic and I paid $40 to ship it. It gave me the option to not refund shipping, but I could not do any sort of restocking fee because I offer free returns.
Because
So
that's what I told
was
you on the
out,
show.
Yeah, you were right. I was out the cost of shipping it back to myself, which they did ground advantage, and so I don't think it was that much. It was probably $10 or something.
What was the graded one?
Do they
you
get a
sold recently?
choice?
The graded one, that's the one that I just got back today. Is Fantastic Four. It was a 7.5.
Okay.
So
Hey, I got
That's
a
the one we
lower
were
sale
talking.
I just
Yeah.
saw. An Avon Color Glimmer Stick I sold for $7 plus shipping. Not that you care.
Oh, nice. $7 plus shipping. That is a bad one. No,
really
Mike, if
bad.
you're asking which
Avon-
one I sold in the last 2 days, that was Tales of Suspense for $678. That was the one I just sold. That helped me get that 2,000 number, which makes Kevin sad, which is
Jeez.
really
It
one of
does
the
make me
priorities
sad.
for me because he could have been there, but he was building swag bags, which are lame, building swag bags to give
Hey,
away.
shut up! I was there too. I was driving.
That's right. You also missed out on the opportunity because
Yeah,
you
I
were
made sure to
building
bring it up to
swag
John
bags.
Yes,
in the group
yes.
chat.
It's actually worse
I did.
for
I
worse
was-
for
we were
Mike because
trying to-
Mike didn't get the $50,000 from the ticket sales that John paid.
I had a
Kevin.
trailer.
Oh, gosh. Trust me, dude, don't start spreading that crap. I lost money on that deal, just FYI. Don't tell
Well,
you.
25 went to Josh for his appearance fee.
Yeah,
He just he was
yeah,
in
right.
attendance.
We didn't give Josh anything, as opposed to Josh. Josh would give a little bit of money
Josh was
to
very
compensate
generous.
people.
Josh, I want Josh to
super
do more
generous.
events because I get there
That's
for
the
free and
only
I get
event
money.
I ever
Yeah,
really profited
exactly.
on.
I
And it
got
wasn't
Josh's
much.
money
events are the
one
best
time from
events.
Josh.
Wait a minute. Actually, I didn't profit on it because I got stuck with
Maybe
the
it's
bill
just
for
about the
like
experience
20
and not profit,
resellers.
Kev.
Where?
I paid for Caleb for
Oh.
goodness sake, and Josh, all these people, all these millionaires. I got stuck,
That
and
was
Dave
funny.
ordered 6 entrees and 5
So
lemons.
that
and
was-
14
I got some
That was
tortillas.
Because you
They
wanted
were
to
very
go to a
good.
place with nitty gritty dirt band on the wall or
Dude,
something.
that place is
Like,
awesome.
I know, but
Only the
you're-
Thirsty
you're
Reaver can top that place.
Dude,
That place is disgusting, Kevin.
That
I got
place was
4 venereal
terrible.
diseases in the Thirsty
it's
Beaver.
true, man. I now walk with a limp. We
I
probably
did
should edit
not
that.
sign up for chlamydia to my
The
visit
problem
in Charlotte.
with my sales is not the low sales. I haven't had the biggest sale I've had in the last 2 days is $70, which happens to be something I bought on Dibdit for 16.
So mine-
Shout out Reseller, right?
Mine is $637 for a comic book, $135 for a rotary hammer drill, a
Vacuum
$135
parts?
for a rainbow vacuum.
Nice. That's not that
Uh,
much. Was it the
100
full thing?
It was the full rainbow E2. It's not a very good one. The shipping was $100 too. It was, you know, the Hulk 6.5 graded comic for $150.
We didn't ask for a whole list.
I'm just telling you, like, I'm just
The
$100
worst.
sale guy.
Just
I'm just
bragging.
$100
Look
sale
at you,
guy.
dude.
I'm
You went
bragging.
from literally never getting a sale over $15, correct? To
yeah,
that's
I
all
was.
you do.
Yeah, that's all I
You've
do.
changed
now.
a lot. I've. It makes me upset how little I've changed based on how
Still
much.
loses them in the mail. It's not
A
that
lot of
far
people,
from-
yeah. Listen, a lot of people say change is impossible. I like to say that it is possible if you just not carry. That's
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
The
You
only
gotta change
prerequisite.
the M from impossible to S to make it is possible.
All right, should I
be a shirt.
approve somebody on Dibdit here? I have a
Yeah,
since
that's
nobody else
riveting
does
content.
anything.
Go
Dip
for it.
plugs, yeah. Let's
Well,
just
they
talk
put
about it.
vintage antique items. That's what they sell. So that's not what Dibdit is, right?
No, it
Well,
isn't.
hey,
Vintage,
while
I
we're-
suppose.
Really? So
while we're
ban
talking
them,
about
ban them
district
permanently.
and Dibdit and
We,
everything. like,
we do old cereal boxes. That's what we do on Dibdit.
Okay.
Partially eaten cereal boxes.
What were you
Hey,
gonna
I
say,
did a
Mike?
video about.
I was saying while we're talking about Dibdit and district and everything, like, you just
I
released.
like this.
It's launched it,
What?
dude. Like the
Oh
comment.
yeah, look
Yeah.
at him setting me up. This guy's on my payroll.
Dude, he
I
already
like
did the
this guy.
circuit, the
He already
comment circuit.
did
That
the
was
con-
such
no.
a...
Oh,
Mike
did
hasn't
he?
heard the
other
episode.
one?
I had nothing but time, and I barely
Listen,
could watch that J Ride.
Launch
frickin-
day.
Calm down,
3,000
Bessie. The milk
episodes.
jugs are dry. All right, stop it. All right, now
Imagine
on to the next
this.
thing.
Oh wait,
The
you're just
excitement
bitter.
of J Ride with the rivetedness of Kevin to get. Oh my gosh, dude!
No. He actually.
I think
has
I was in a
results, though.
coma.
2 days ago, you didn't have
rough.
sales.
I'm kidding.
Y'all, if you want to entertain yourself, go to Reseller Island podcast and watch Carrie's episode. It's
Okay.
like
I thought you were gonna say your episode because I tried to watch that one and it was not watchable.
You want to watch something
whatever.
amazing?
That one was
Your
awesome.
one with the your one with the
Look.
Reselling Information Network was not bad. But the J-Riding you one, oh my gosh, paint on the wall drying, guys. It is the most boring
What do the
thing.
viewers say? I bet you that's double any video.
The viewers actually fell asleep, and the comments are just their face on the keyboard.
That was like watching
it's just random letters.
That was like watching the Prophet.
Son, so like
that was like watching the Prophet play. You guys made the Prophet Playbook podcast look like freaking Van Halen.
That's another podcast. I did go see a movie yesterday. I went and saw The Bike Riders, Mike. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's about
me and Dave are
bike riders.
thinking about starting a bike riding group.
No. The moral of the story was to not start a bike riding group because it ends poorly if you do that. The outlaws, they get out of hand.
The key is you don't let no young saucy guy.
Yeah, young whippersnappers.
Yeah,
as Kevin
you don't
would
let
call
him
them.
shoot you. When you go to a knife fight, you have to pat him down.
What's funny is Kevin can use that nickname in his swinging life and when he's talking about rambunctious
whippersnapper.
people. Yep.
I think
Bring
I
in
need
the
a
whippersnapper.
If I'm gonna stay on this podcast, I
You
think,
do.
seriously,
Cialis, buddy. Cialis.
Because-
Okay, so we got a comment from the picking lawyer. The picking lawyer said...
You didn't even let him fake quit.
I got
Let him
messages
fake
from the
quit.
picking lawyer. Not fake
Really?
quit. Look at how many more views I got than you, Carrie.
Oh,
And I've got the
okay.
boring one.
Oh! It's a comp. It is.
So,
it
I
upset me
think-
that you did so much better. I'm not gonna lie. It did upset me.
Was that the?
Yeah,
I enjoyed your episode because it was
What
like
did you
if y'all want to
expect,
see
Carrie?
the real Carrie, that's just like Carrie for an hour and a half, which it was interesting. Y'all should watch that podcast.
All right.
was
Well,
good.
you know where else you can see the real Carrie for an hour and a half? By subscribing to our Patreon and watching the secret episodes, which
Yes,
are
guys.
all Carrie
Do you-
Unleashed. By the way, let's look. Kevin,
Exactly.
3.3K views. Carrie, 1K. Oh, Carrie, that is a little
Yeah,
sad.
dude, it is bad.
That is a
It is
little
bad.
sad.
It is bad. I showed feet too,
Oh.
and still nothing.
Hey,
Yeah,
but you beat. Look at all the people you're beating there. So, and you're
That is
only
true.
9 days in at that point.
That is true. It is. Kevin did circle it back to what matters. I'm beating other people.
Yes.
As long as you're not,
I'm
you know,
better
in
than
last
other
place.
people.
Did Mike go
That's
on the
right.
show? You might beat Mike. I don't know.
That's why it's
Mike,
going to be an
no.
issue in Dave. This
Can you
cooking
name-
channel. My ego
Mike,
can't take it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. It's actually died, Kevin. I'm not getting any cooking views anymore.
Yeah,
Hey,
he went
Maybe
from
by the time this
100,000 views to 4,000.
it's crazy. No, literally 167,000 views in one video and then 4,000 in the next. Like only,
It's like a TikTok
only in my life.
swing, dude. That is like a TikTok swing.
Okay,
Look
so
at
Kevin,
at Buck Mountain Barn.
Mike's gonna do a challenge
Yeah.
first. Mike, go ahead and name our wealthy as a Kevin tier members.
Yeah, yeah, Mike.
Uh,
He might get some.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see how big of a fan he is.
See the delay? It's the real delay.
Jake Ryder.
That's the synapses in his
CJ
brain
Benz.
clicking on.
Yeah, CJ Benz.
Okay, wait. J Ride, CJ Benz. CJ Benz has
Yeah.
been gone for a long. No, he's still there. He's still there. He's
Oh,
still
yeah.
there. You're right.
Rest in peace, Logan
Rest in
Murphy.
peace, Logan Murphy. Yeah, there you go. Pull one out for the homie.
Hey, the Nashville.
Oh,
Flipper.
Resell.
Okay.
Awesome people. Awesome
Whose
people.
merch?
PaulsMerch.com. Josh Harry Tornado. Harry.
What about the
Tornado,
letters? The
whatever.
letters of the alphabet over in California there.
ABC Matt. No, he's in Oregon.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's in Oregon.
Yeah, you should know.
What about a guy who flips sports of a vintage variety?
Yeah.
Vintage Sports Flip.
Yeah.
What's funny is
Go
my
ahead,
wife
Dave. Go
could
ahead,
probably
Dave.
name
Where's
half
the
of
list?
these, by the way.
Brian Sempor Beal, No Nose Pickers,
yeah.
Lady Arbitrage, Flipper Skipper, Alexandria Pickers, Biggs Collectibles, Craig McLaughlin, Buff and the Stuff, Who Ate My Chips, and Gem Flipper. Carrie, you owe some motivational speeches. I don't know if you can make it happen while you're at the 127. Maybe Mike,
Yeah,
you can kind of motivate him.
I think I can figure something out when we're on the road. I could
Well,
just start
Don
yelling at
drives.
Kevin.
Go live from the truck stop shower. That's it. Like,
There you
I think
go.
that's going to be one of the motivations is me just barging into Kevin when he's in the shower and just
Yeah, I think you got to
starting
get like
motivation.
while you're in the big Airbnb, which
Wake
is the
me
real
up.
reason I backed out of this
Exactly.
trip. While you're in the big Airbnb with 50 other people sleeping on a couch, head
Yeah,
to toe,
it's just one
numbers have
circle
gone
bed
down
and a
a little
mirror
bit.
ceiling is a
you
little
know,
odd.
you should
down.
record like just wake Rod up, like just start touching his
You
nose and
think
be like,
Carrie's going to get
"Hey,
up before
Rod."
Rod?
That
No,
is
Carrie
true.
won't have gone to bed yet. Hey, Rod.
that is true.
Hey,
That
Rod,
is
what do you
true.
think
You
about
guys will-
Gem Flipper? And then Rod's like, Gem Flipper, you can do it. That's good.
No,
That's perfect.
I feel like if I
if he
surprise
does that,
wake
that's
up
not the
Rod,
kind
if
of
I
arousing he's going to get from Rod.
if I surprise wake up Rod, I feel like he's gonna just like do one of the suplexes or one of those neck things.
Yeah. Well, my Rod will
When I-
be there picking for me, hopefully. Rod, bring me some good stuff home, sir. Now, Mike, what is it like to be Kevin's rod? Can you tell us a little bit more about
What
that?
is it like to be Kevin's rod?
Expensive. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
That's
True. Yeah, just the maintenance alone to keep it going.
Oh, come on. He doesn't answer the phone. I tried to call him today. He'll message me and try.
He'll do the
pitch me
diva
in.
stuff from time.
He'll be
to
like,
time.
"Hey, can we talk tonight or tomorrow?" And I'm like,
Why does Kevin always want to schedule
call.
the talk? Yeah,
call.
it's so annoying.
Call,
Because he
dude.
makes you feel like you're in trouble. He's such a teacher.
Yeah.
He's like, we need to talk tomorrow at 7 p.m. Like, well, what did I do? I don't even know what I did. That's
He
like
is
the
like
worst
that.
thing you can do to me is tell me we need to
Attention.
talk in the future. I'm like, I'm going through all the different things. I'm like, what have I wronged Kevin with and gotten
I
caught?
feel like he's gonna tell me. I have a.
he needs
disease
12
that I don't
hours
know
for
about.
the storyboard. That's it. I tell you.
He's doing his little zen right now, so he turned off his
He is-
camera.
he-
Okay, so John Mole gave this comment. He said, what percentage of your day do you think about or are engaged in reselling activities? Mike, this is a good one for you. What percentage of your day are you thinking about
There's
or
nobody
engaged
in
in
this
reselling?
podcast who can do percentages. Just give hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's easily broke down to a percentage of 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
you just
Well,
How many
Mike,
degrees do you have, Mike?
7.
Yeah.
None.
So go ahead, Mike. How much reselling
0.
per day?
How much reselling?
2 hours maybe.
Okay. So 2 hours a day, you get 3 $15 sales, guys. That's kind of a, this is what you put in, this is what
This
you
is
get
it.
out.
Well, I mean, like right now, a lot of it the organization. Like it's
organization.
It's not a good
Dave.
story right now. Like
Look at that. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Look how organized it is.
So how much time did you spend working on that? Is that in the 2 hours today?
Is that
Like you were working on
no.
organizing?
No. We had to go pick up my wife's car, and then we had to.
Okay.
It's in the shop, and then we had.
Were you just thinking about
You were
organizing?
just
for 2
thinking
hours?
about the organizing.
2 other ladies and 3 teenage girls in the house right now.
Okay.
How-
Yeah,
And-
so you didn't do the 2 hours of work today?
no,
then,
I
is
didn't
what
do
you're saying?
2 hours.
He was
This
considering.
is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
This is an
You
hour
took
and
a
a
day
half.
This
off.
is an hour and a
Took a day
half.
off.
This is an hour and a
This
half.
does not
This
count.
is not
This
reselling.
does
That
too.
does not count.
This is
It's
reselling
so
adjacent.
related. It's an obligation.
Does picking
Hey.
count?
Yeah, picking counts.
Okay, so I got to
No.
average
No.
picking into the
No.
week.
No,
I
that's
say
not
5
reselling.
hours.
Picking
a day.
doesn't.
Acquisition.
Picking.
You have to have inventory to
4 to 5.
resell, Mike. So it does
Mike.
count.
I haven't gone picking in weeks, Dave, and I still
No.
have inventory,
Kevin was
so I-
asking if reselling includes picking. It does. That is part of reselling.
No, not in general. No, if you're talking about the reselling after, that's purchasing. It's completely different.
It's not different, dude.
Literally,
is.
at every
Yeah.
company, there's a job called purchasing, which is part of the reselling company's job. You have to
What,
purchase to
are you
sell.
stealing the stuff that you're reselling, Mike?
You could get it at
No,
shopcommons.net, and it takes. It's not like
Dude,
it just
I will
comes right
never
to your door.
respect
Fine.
the lack of a .com. Okay, get on our level, bro. Get a .com. If you had gone with
Was it-
TickWitty, Mike's original idea, you could have gotten the .com.
My wife
you
teases
should've
me about.
Finally, I
TickWitty.
get credit. Finally,
It was Mike. It was.
It was
him.
Mike's
Yeah,
idea.
it's-
TickWitty.
and he actually said it right.
Yeah,
TickWitty.
TickWitty.
Yeah.
TickWitty.
What was the discussion to come up with that? You know what's an exciting name? And
Kevin
Antiquity.
crying.
But let's shorten
Kevin
it
crying.
to
Like, "Hey, we
Antiquity.
need a .com. We need something like Abba Zaba or
Abba Zaba.
Alibaba.
I love
And-
Abba Sabba Kaboom Boom.
Yeah, like.
Have you ever had an Abba
he goes
Zaba?
through-
Yeah,
he goes through
not
different
since
things,
I was
like how-
30.
how
Is
they're
that like something from like the 40s or 50s?
Really,
Is that
really
like an
good.
old candy or something?
Yeah.
are you doing here?
Annabelle's Candy Company. Abba Zabas. My grandfather used to. They're good stuff. Chico Sticks
What
and
are you
Abba
looking for?
Zabas. Really good.
Different
Did you
times.
order
Did
some?
you used to smoke candy cigarettes?
Oh yeah, totally.
Figured.
All
Me
the time.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to answer the question, I don't know. I don't want to
The
answer the question.
gateway-
I feel like
gateway
we've all
candy.
covered the how much reselling we do a day thing, so I just wanted to kind of hear
Yeah.
Mike's opinion on it. That was
You
all
just
I
take
really
a
wanted.
guess on what you think I
Very
do, and
little.
it's probably correct.
Yeah. Has anyone
When-
else had trouble with minimum offers showing up? I have noticed that there are minimum offers I'll accept at $2 to $5 that I never put in there, and I would never go that low on the items.
You would accept.
I don't even understand the question, to be honest.
So-
with
They're
Say it
saying
again?
that they're getting
Say it.
offers even though they have a low set. Like they will not, don't even send them offers below this number, and they're getting them. Is what they're saying. I think.
Yeah, like if you said something like, "I won't take an offer less than $100," and they're getting one
getting,
for 50.
you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's my
Unless
hot take
it's a
on
message
offers.
that's sent to you.
That
Yeah.
might be it. My hot take is
What?
I
Read-
like to
read
have.
the question again, Dave.
Yeah,
Do
read
I
it
have
again.
to?
We
Has
just ignore
anyone else had trouble with minimum offers showing up? I have noticed that there are minimum offers I'll accept at $2 to $5 that I never put in there, and I would never go that low on them items. Gosh, 105, 44.
What? Really?
Yes, Mike. And Mike wonders why I never want him on the show, because he's
Seriously,
work for
it's
me.
A lot of editing.
I actually don't like to put a minimum offer on my items. I like to get offers to see like what the actual value of stuff is sometimes. Like if I'm getting a $55 offers, maybe it's a $5
That's a
item
great,
and I made a bad purchase.
Great strategy for someone that knows nothing about reselling like yourself.
I don't even understand. They said they accept them.
That was perfectly played, by the way.
You certainly don't have to accept them.
I can't understand it in 3/4 time when Dave's rereading it, so I'm out of the conversation.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah,
there was actually a bunch of follow-up questions from other people because no one understood the question, and so let's just skip over it. Have you ever sourced? I like this question. Have you ever sourced in a different country? I have. Me and Carrie have,
not.
Which means we're the perennial resellers. We are the ultimate S-class
World
Sigma
reseller.
resellers, unlike
Sigma.
Kevin, who is a beta.
You
Ohio-
and Harry Tornado.
Harold
Ohio
Tornado.
emphasis on the Riz.
You're going to stay like that.
Yeah,
the
that's
rest of the
fine.
time.
Mike,
We'll
just a nod, yes or
keep
no.
that
Have
as
you
a
ever
picture.
sourced in a different country? Yes. Okay. This is actually going to be fun. Was it Canada? Yes or no? He's shaking his head no.
Was it somewhere in the Caribbean?
Oh, it wasn't the
Yeah?
Caribbean. Okay, was it
Turks and
Turks and
Caicos.
Caicos? Why did we
No.
both think of that
Grenada.
first?
I have a feeling
Grenada.
you were in
All right,
Grenada.
I hate this already.
Honduras. Was it Honduras? Is Honduras?
St. Lucia and Exuma.
Okay, and so what was like your big
I
find?
also have eczema.
What was your big find in eczema?
Oh, nothing. I went to a couple markets and everything, and it's so ridiculous and tour driven
So
that when anything
you didn't
gets,
buy
so you
anything.
didn't source.
no. When anything gets over there, because people
Wasn't
will
it
fly
a,
to Miami.
so you
fill
misunderstood
up
the question.
suitcases.
Hold on,
Oh my
on,
God.
Mike.
No, you said did you source?
Source to resell.
Okay.
Anything. Did you resell anything you sourced in any of those countries?
Oh, you didn't say that. Did I resell anything I sourced?
Sourced.
No.
I mean, sourcing and shopping. We're really struggling to
I
differentiate
attempted
here.
to source, Dave. I attempted to source, okay?
Okay,
I tried.
Carrie, how about you?
Okay.
Carrie, how about you?
Yeah, I have.
What'd you do?
Dude, I went to France like a decade ago. I was in Paris. I was in Versailles, and they were having like the once a year community yard sale the weekend I was there to tour the castle in Versailles. And we went and walked around. I got like an old postcard book from like the 1910s.
Okay.
And I eventually sold it in my auction because it wasn't worth much. But I mean, I bought a few things. I didn't do great. I bought some London Olympic stuff because they had the Olympics there in 2012.
So you saw
I sold
London
most of it
and-
in the auction that I had.
Okay.
Huh?
I said, so you
Don,
saw
hey,
London
Carrie.
and saw France.
Dawn, hey, Carrie.
Oh yeah. I
Did
like
Dawn
that.
buy
Nice
this?
peacock.
She might have.
I want to see your peacock.
I don't
like
remember
something
where I
Dawn
got
would-
it.
Kevin's holding
That's
up
You
the
that
left
looks
me
like
a
some-
bunch of stuff last time you were here. I think this it just sold $35.
That looks like something Dawn would buy. Yeah.
It does,
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
think she
remember.
did. You can ask her. Mexico came from Mexico.
There, she sourced them. So that's cool. And my only real sourcing in a
China,
foreign
right?
country, well, China technically.
He got ripped off in China.
Everything I got in China ended up being fake, so I'm not going to count that. But Japan, I went to Akihabara, which is like the video game like area, and I bought a limited edition PSP because I knew it resold for a lot because it was like a special color they didn't make
Was
in the
it
US.
real?
Yeah, I bought it from like a literal like
So it's
PlayStation
like the
store.
shoe shop.
No, it was a video game. No. It's not like the shoe shop. Japan's a little bit different. So no, it was like a legit like limited edition Japan console that I knew sold for a lot, and so I bought it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna resell this when I get home, and so I resold it for like $150 profit. So, yes,
Now, I need a reselling topic because I have been doing extra videos for these trips I'm going on, and I'm kind of running out.
really.
So what do you got?
Well, like
me in the
reselling,
comments.
moving around, pulling
Reselling-
orders with hemorrhoids. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's relatable.
Reselling
Let
with
me write that one
ED.
down.
That one time you took too much Cialis and then tried to pull the orders and broke 4 pieces of glass.
I don't know.
How many items can you sell in 24 hours when you're tripping on acid?
Do you think your international customers are going to be affected by UPS winning this bid?
Oh, I didn't hear about
What
this.
is this?
What is
Talk
this?
about this.
Seriously.
Yeah. UPS won out the bid that FedEx has held from USPS for their overseas.
For international.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this is riveting.
So it's the first time in 20.
Kevin just left. He's like, yeah, yeah, I'm out.
Gotta
I'm
film.
out. Great info, Mike.
Kevin's
I'm
gotta
out.
go film his new ideas. What? No, you don't get my spot, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin.
Kevin's like,
how about this, Kevin?
Cut out Mike's idea.
How about a junk drawer kind of haul, and then resell and talk about how much you got out of your junk drawer to like motivate people, like how to start reselling, and then you just listing your junk drawer.
Do a trade up challenge. Do a trade up challenge. Start with like a Werther or a Wheat Penny.
Yeah,
and trade up to a.
Love him on Dibdit.
Yeah, I do.
Great.
Just do a recap on the hundreds of items that I've given you at a discounted rate, and then say now everybody else will be able to get it.
You act
Dude,
like
why
it's
don't you
some
do a
kind of
response
charity
video?
thing. You don't sell your stuff. It's not my fault.
Do a response
it's not a
video to
charity
1
thing?
Foot Flippers. Hello, Kev. Or hey, Kev.
Yes.
Yeah, do a rap. You know?
Hey, Kev.
My favorite part of that is that Kevin doesn't know the song Stan.
Yeah.
So he just thought 1 Foot Flipper
Was
made
like
the most,
weirdly obsessed with him.
obsessed. He's like, man,
not
this
seen
is
this
oddly
video yet.
specific.
Yeah. He's bought from shopcommons.net. Y'all laugh at him, and he's trying to source over there.
Gosh, dude, how many times today have you mentioned Shop Commons?
And I've made amends with Grams because Grams is over there selling. They've sold like 5 lots already. So Grams is, I can't
Hey, Kevin, that's enough. Stop it, or we're removing you.
Get out of shill mode.
You can buy his love for signing up at shopcommons.com.
Quilter Rush. I like this question.
Just do it already.
I like this question from Quilter Rush. What is the best way to let buyers know they can get combined shipping on eBay orders? I don't feel like it's obvious for new or occasional eBay shoppers.
Yeah, don't point it out.
No, listen, you can sell more than one item to someone if they figure out you have combined shipping. Like that is a real thing.
You can set that stuff up, and I do for multi-quantity stuff.
That's a good idea.
You can set it up if you go in there and you can be like 10% off. Then you can change the shipping and do free shipping. You can set all that up. It takes a lot of time. My method is just like they send me a message and I'll be like, hey, buy it all and I'll refund all the excess shipping minus,
Yeah. Well, I like Carrie's idea of putting it in the description. I don't know if anyone will read it, but it's not a bad idea.
They won't. But at least
description, 100%.
At least you can say, when they ask you about it, like, didn't you read the description, you idiot? And then you feel better.
Yeah, I always feel better when I belittle my customers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do they make you put a description in now?
They make you put a prescription. Yes.
Shut up. Do they make you put a description in now?
Yes.
Yeah. They didn't ever used to. I never used to put anything. You have to put it in there now. People are going to get mad.
Well, so when I list on my computer, and I do something as used, it has 2 spots for description. It's got like this one right after I do used. It's got this like item condition. And I'm supposed to write something in condition, then there's also description. Now, item condition, if I put something there, it shows up higher than the actual description. The item condition shows up higher than description. Anyone who lists on the computer.
Well, it's only in certain categories, though.
Oh, maybe. But I feel like that would be the place I'd want to put I offer combined shipping, in that item condition area, because it's going to show up closer to the top. Carrie, you got it, buddy? No, he's still frozen. Carrie's still frozen. Okay, so what is the best option for video editing for someone who is admittedly new at actually editing and trying not to keep throwing up hot mess videos? Carrie?
We're going to get different answers from this crowd.
He's gone. I think the easiest would be like
wait a minute, what did they say about their what? And are tired of throwing up what? Say it again.
They just don't want to make hot mess bad videos. They want to make good videos.
Okay, but what did they say? Do they not know what they're doing?
They're new.
They're new
to editing. So Kevin just pays a bunch of really talented
That's
people
bull. That's not true. Don't listen.
I've edited every Flipper video
everyone.
in existence.
And I've
Kevin uses his phone.
of
What do you
the
use
videos.
on your phone? What program?
InShot.
InShot. And what's that cost? Like
I have no idea.
50 a year? 50? I think it's annual, right? 50 a year, something like that. 50, 60
Yeah, it's not that expensive. Yeah.
Okay.
You can get it for free.
I don't know what
folks.
happened. Sorry, guys.
You can get InShot for free.
How do you get InShot for free? What's
just
the life hack?
You can, but they put the InShot thing in there, so I don't do that.
All right, Mike, what's the secret?
Not the watermark.
Mike, how do we pirate this software? Let's dig in.
No, he's right. Actually, they don't put the watermark. They just restrict
watermark.
certain access things you can and can't do unless you pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magnifier and grabbing a piece of the screen and zooming in.
So
there
that's the answer. If you're using your phone InShot, a lot of people use that. I don't use my phone to edit. I use my computer, and I use something called DaVinci Resolve, and it's pretty complicated, and you need a pretty powerful computer to use it. So I don't really recommend it unless you already have all that stuff in place. I would say like iMovie if you have an Apple, or maybe like Sony Vegas.
You
a lot
did
of people
yours
use
in
Sony
iMovie
Vegas.
before.
I still think Paul Philly Flair. Still think he uses iMovie. Just uses iMovie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rod does too. I think he just got into DaVinci.
I was
use
showing him how to
DaVinci.
do DaVinci. Yeah.
I don't know
use
how to.
DaVinci
I've never
and-
edited
and
one on my
InShot.
computer.
Listen,
So
DaVinci has a
I
new
do both.
feature that I really like, and maybe iMovie has this, but there's literally a button in DaVinci that you press, and you write subtitle, or you hit subtitle, and it will auto subtitle the entire 8 hours of footage if you have that. It takes like 10 minutes, and it'll subtitle everything like any of those caption apps, but you can actually do that in DaVinci
That's not gonna.
now.
There's no way that's.
But
gonna
you
work
don't
for
do
Mike.
that in your
No
videos.
way.
What's that?
You don't.
I do it
put
in my
captions.
Facebook edits. My Facebook edits, I do it, yeah.
Those perform well.
You know what? That's a horrible answer to this person's question, because we were just talking about editing software and like how to do it. I don't keep it simple, keep it about the interactions, but include the items and go off
all
what
you're
your
doing is
viewers like.
repeating everything that we told you.
Yeah,
That's
just
all.
keep it simple
I know.
and repeat items. What?
Because y'all didn't want to tell them. I don't know. I mean,
Dave gets bored quickly.
What
Yeah,
was
I
your
know. I
guys'
told 'em
most
that. We
unexpected find ever? Someone said.
Unexpected?
Find.
I don't know what that means.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Like you didn't expect to find it at that particular yard sale.
Like maybe you looked at a sale and you're like, oh, this is just going to be fancy Temu clothes, and it turns out they had some Walmart clothes.
I'll tell you, the big VHS buy that I had where I got all that stuff that was just crazy, amazing good, which I know people don't think it's worth money, but it is. Some of it. I put that thing off for literally 2 months. I was like, I just don't, you get this contact from somebody and I'm like, I just don't think it's, and I got there and it was like Picker Disneyland everywhere. It was insane. Totally. And I could have missed out on it.
Yeah. So
me and Carrie have the same answer. It's phantom poops.
the Phantom
When you're
Poops.
just wiping, nothing there.
Yeah, that is disconcerting. 'Cause
Unexpected
It feels
find.
like something is there.
No, I mean
Nothing comes out.
mine is so
Nothing.
easy everyone can guess it. It's showing up to that random sale that Eric invited me to. Was it Eric? Oh my gosh, now I can't remember who took me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Eric,
You don't even
yeah,
have
the
respect for
comics,
the people who
the
brought you
comics.
there.
Okay, the comics.
Yeah,
Eric
I
and
think it was
Philly
Eric,
Picker.
yeah.
They're
See,
like,
I'm
hey,
not
are you bored?
gay.
I was sitting there in my room, and actually, it was a weird thing. I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did on our live.
Sitting there
But there was a
uninvited.
lady across the other hotel across the way, standing there nude in her window. Did I tell you guys this? At the
I think you
hotel,
did,
at
yeah.
that event. I think I told Carrie that at least. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I look
did,
out my
you
window, and there's a lady just standing there
Yeah, you
naked,
said
and
you
Eric
like your
calls
Sweet,
me.
the one
You
that was
sent
all
me a
inside.
group of what we would call pictures, and I was like,
Did not
yes.
take any pictures.
She
But no,
is
I'm just like sitting there. Eric calls me. I'm looking out my window. I'm like, I think that lady's naked. And he's like, you want to
That
go?
was Embassy Suites, like
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
From inside to inside, not outside.
No, it was
to
the
a
building
different
across
hotel.
the way. It was a different hotel. The building
Oh,
across
okay,
the way.
okay.
Yeah.
Was this at
I thought it was-
FlipCon? Or
It was at
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
No,
Cincinnati.
The Cincinnati.
'Cause
Anyways,
I remember at FlipCon, Eric and they were staying in a hotel, and he left.
okay.
He left the hotel. It was so bad. He's like,
Oh, no.
He's like, dude, just get
No.
out.
Yeah, I remember that. He was in a weird area. I went to that hotel with him. But anyways, no, and I'm looking at that and I'm just like, what? And he's like, you want to come to a sale? Like we got a private pick. I'm like, yeah, I
How am
probably
I
should.
not getting credit for this?
Left.
After how many times have I told you?
Told
Who
me
do you
what?
think told Eric?
Anyways, all that to say, I show up and I get like
Actually, I'm not sure I did.
$15,000 worth of comic books for $100. So that was my most unexpected. I had no idea what the sale even was
No,
having.
Danny called Eric.
Yeah, Danny called Eric.
Well,
Eric
it
called
came, of course, from Shad
It came
Juice
from
was
Shad.
the first. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shad. So give little Shad Juice some credit.
me. Shad Juice,
I
yeah, he scored
invented
big.
reselling, so
That is
it came
true.
from me.
Carrie
Not as
did
big as
invent
you, Dave.
reselling. What? Oh no, he might have. Honestly, he got like 6
The guy,
boxes.
the guy at the end scored big. That's it. That's the only.
Well,
answer.
listen, I don't know. I think I'm the only one who put the effort into grading them. I think
Yeah,
that
probably.
Philly Picker. So I gave
Well,
Philly
you
Picker
got
a
the
stack.
best stuff.
No. So I gave
Yes,
Philly.
yes.
Joe can tell you this. I gave him a stack of original run Spider-Man Silver Age. Probably
okay.
8 in a row, an 8-piece run. That if he had gotten them all graded, I guarantee you he probably would have had $6-7 grand. But I still don't think he's graded.
How's that better than you?
Well, it's not better, but it's great. It's not better, but
Okay,
it's great.
that's what I said.
Shad Juice,
You
though.
said the only one better.
Shad Juice, whatever. I'm not good at talking. But Shad Juice took like 10 boxes out the first day, short boxes and long boxes, and then got like another 10 the next day, and then supposedly got some more after that. He must have some great stuff. I just don't think
I
he's gone
talked to him
through
about
them
it. He had good stuff, but he didn't hit the mother load.
yet. Okay. Well, and I could have.
There was no
the worst
fire
part about
on a
it.
wire.
Dave's
worst
dumb
part-
luck.
Could have had
Listen.
Rod there and just wiped
The
them out.
worst part about it was there's still this box. It's like burnt into my brain. I get this bottom box, and it's where I pulled like one of the Colossus ones. The one I sold for like $4,000 or $3,500. That one was in there, but the rest had like a little water on it, and I was like, I don't want it. But it was all like super old stuff, and I've learned that if it's old enough, if it's like golden age, even in garbage condition, they can be worth thousands of dollars. Even if you get a grade of like a 2, they can be worth thousands of dollars if they're the right books. And I should have bought the whole box of them. It was super. I think it was golden age stuff in there. And
Can't just
left
be
it there.
happy
There
and
could be
content.
Action Comics and
It's crazy.
Just be happy
Spider-Man
that you were,
#1. There
be
could be
happy
anything
you were there
in
to play the
No,
game,
you're
man.
right.
Yeah.
So,
man.
kind of as a gag, I'm with Mike and
Trust me,
I'm
it
with
could
Mike
have
and
been
Rod.
worse.
I'm with Mike and Rod at Pee Across Florida, and they're peeing everywhere, and I'm just trying to do
Just
my
all
picking.
across Florida.
Just peeing all across
They didn't
Florida.
care where they were.
And as a bit of a gag, I'm there buying giant Jeffrey the giraffes that are 4 feet tall, pirate lamps. Remember the sea
First
captain
sale.
lamps?
First sell.
Yeah, just huge
Let
stuff.
Tina sell it.
And I was editing this, and I'm like, man, I sold all these
Chairs.
huge items for great money, except for the chairs. I haven't sold the chairs yet, but the other stuff, I've used the chairs a lot. They're great, but I have not sold them yet.
Were those
yeah.
those mid-century
Yeah,
modern
Mhm.
I berated Dave.
Yeah, my shipping's
I
probably too
berated
expensive.
Dave's video with that because I get to the first sale and I'm actually buying stuff and it has like the inflatables and Dave's already got like 6 sets of golf clubs in there. He's got a captain's lamp. He's got a 4-foot giraffe.
A metal
And he
dog,
just
a metal handmade dog.
throws it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
Open the door,
You throw inflatables in front of Mike, he's not going to be able to concentrate on anything
Yeah.
else, so.
yeah,
That's right.
that's where he met his girlfriend.
Or 22 minutes.
I don't know. What
For the
Mike just
record,
said.
Carrie is sexier than both Kevin and Harry
Thank you.
Tornado.
Thank you.
Wow,
I gotta
is
figure
that
out
a
who said
comment?
that.
Thank you.
I think it was Robert.
Thank you,
who
Kevin.
said
I'll
that.
take that as a
He's
compliment.
been waiting. He's been waiting to read that.
No,
Just a
actually,
little boost your
I
spirit.
resisted reading the first one. Kevin, you're an amazing reseller with good ideas.
It feels like you didn't
You
resist.
didn't resist
You
it
literally
that
You
hard.
didn't
said
resist
out
it
loud.
very hard because you just read it.
We're gonna circle back to that.
We're
I'm
try
gonna
to
tell
discuss
them
what
I'm
resist
resisting
means.
this by reading it.
I love
Oh,
Oh, hey, I got an update.
classic
Remember
Kevin.
we were ripping on Flip the World, and we were ripping on folks for putting these like begging videos out there and stuff.
Yeah.
Flip the World, and remember Flip the World was going to do that $10,000 thing. He says I didn't give up. Instagram removed it for violating terms. Good to know you're not a quitter.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Mikey
go ahead and
Bags of
continue
Money
to donate.
commented.
We'll
So
let,
what
I
is
won't
the-
be able to
the-
let you know.
The terms are you can't be a mooch. I guess that's the terms.
Yeah, they would have been kicked off a long time ago.
So, anyways, I guess my question is: when you guys go to the 127, are you going to buy big stuff, small stuff? What's your plan? What's your plan of attack for the 127?
We got a trailer. We'll buy every damn thing.
Oh, you're bringing the trailer. You're bringing the Pickermobile. Are you
yeah.
doing some sort of meetup
No.
Yeah, in Crossville.
in Crossville? That's not your meetup. But
Crossville.
okay.
Come on down.
We're gonna have some home cooked food. By
It's already
Speaking of
over by the time this
Crossville-
comes out, right? Is it already over?
Yeah, speaking of Crossville, Soda City Flips commented. He said, Shane. So he said, I wasn't trying to slander American Bubble Boy. I was just confused with the different labels. Thanks for clearing that up, though, Kevin. I guess I just
Oh, the
assumed
China
they made
thing.
their own.
Okay, so this
So when it
actually
came
comes
to
out
their-
August 6th. So what was your best find at the 127, guys? Because it's already over. Mike, actually,
can't-
let's predict it. Let's predict it, and then we'll see if we're
I'm
right.
going to predict
Oh.
it's not going to be amazing.
Dude, can
That's
I
what I'm
predict?
gonna predict.
wanna
Yeah,
predict.
Carrie,
This
you
is
first.
fun.
You first.
Egyptian sarcophagus with a dead mummy in it.
Dude, that'd be sick. I hope you
Dude,
find
that'd be
that.
so. I would keep it.
Can I suggest something based on a recent come up I had? Maybe reach out to Danny. Finds
Danny has
yard
dead
sales and
bodies?
dreams. Yard sale and dreams. She might be able to lead you to some good finds. That's my come up.
She's not
going to
be there. She's not going to be
doesn't
there.
she
I
have
already
a
did
plan?
that, Dave.
I want to find a real. I want to find a real treasure. I want to find a real Goonie style. I want to be led into like some lair with a pirate ship.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want like something real to happen. I know lame yard
Mike,
sale.
what's your guess? What's going to be your best find? What category? At least go category.
I'm gonna end up with it.
Mm-hmm. You think it'll be action figures, clothes? You think it'll be golf clubs?
No,
you're picking Kentucky, right?
Clothes.
Kentucky.
Leather outfits.
Here's the way I got. Go ahead, you talk. What's your best find gonna be, Mike?
It's probably gonna be clothes.
Clothes, okay.
And in which case, Kevin very well may end up with it.
Okay.
It'll be a premium.
My best 127 was the vintage find. That trash bags full of vintage was amazing. That's where I got that stock car Richard Petty thing, $700 or whatever. I mean, it's good stuff. But it's most of those sales, Dave. You know this, and Georgia and whatever. You're buying one-offs. Yep. You're not coming across mother loads very often. Although,
so what's your expectation, Kevin? Is it gonna be clothes for you? It's gonna be purses. What are you thinking?
I don't think it's gonna be amazing. I just don't.
But I'm just saying, like category, you think you're gonna do best in. I know
I have no idea.
One time I picked in Kentucky, I got a huge thing, a huge Polly Pocket, like original Polly Pocket from the 90s, with all the different building and all the characters, and I got like $500 for it. That's like my second video on my channel.
If I don't leave with a tote full of those Kentucky Derby glasses that celebrate the year,
dude, you will find a lot. You're gonna find a lot of Briar horses. You really will. You'll find a lot of Briar horses.
I found 2 the last couple of weeks. Actually, did all right.
And
one was 10 cents.
Is that how do you say that? Schleich. You're gonna find a lot of those horses everywhere.
How about knives, Dave? Didn't you do good with knives last time?
But that was the 127 in Tennessee. You guys aren't going to be in Tennessee. You're going to be in Kentucky.
Just for the meetup. Only in Crossville for the meetup.
It's already over, Kevin. It's already over.
All right.
You can
we're
tell
going
them
to
you're going to be in Kentucky.
Sorry we missed y'all.
Oh, sorry we missed you guys. We tried to find you.
The trailer's going to be there. You can just follow the trailer.
Yeah, it will.
Will you have posted some sort of like a meetup offer by now? Like, did you tell people, hey, meet us here?
Dave, you wouldn't do any of this crap. You're not going, so why are you even trying to pressure us?
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking if you're planning on saying,
did we have a meetup?
Look bad.
In the past.
Yeah, we're meeting.
We met with hundreds of adoring fans. Kevin kissed each one on the forehead and whispered what their future was.
Is Cincinnati Picker going to be picking with you?
No, John is supposed to come stay with us for a night. Would be awesome, or 2. 127.
Celebrity death match. Celebrity death match.
That was a weird reaction.
Way to be.
We recruited.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. That was uncalled for.
The loudest non-words ever.
Okay, we got a whole minute.
Write it
just
down,
come back.
Kevin,
We're like, I can't
down.
believe you said that.
128.
Why did you say that, Dave?
Here's the problem. Once you cut all these other ones out, it's all going to be screwed up.
Yeah, our time's going to be like, a minute.
No.
No, Kevin, I'm not that bad at editing.
Start from the back.
I'm not that bad at editing.
You start from the last one, and then you come down.
I just won't compress. It'll be fine. I stop stressing. It'll be fine.
Decompress, Dave.
Decompress.
It's okay. You won't get canceled. All right. Just leave it in there. I promise you, buddy. It'll be all right.
No.
I think we should have gotten 1 foot flipper instead of death pile picker. That's kind of my
1 foot
review
flipper
so far.
I agree. Yeah. I mean,
right.
he's done more for y'all
we
recently.
didn't get Carrie. Like, for real, your best category that you expect.
I want sports cards. I really want sports cards. So, yeah.
Dude, everyone's starting sports cards channels, and they're all instantly successful. It's insane.
Carrie, do you trust me? Carrie, do you trust me to buy sports cards and bring them back to you?
Yes,
at the 127.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about? He's there.
Would you trust me to do it if you had to pay whatever I paid?
No.
What if you have to pay Kevin whatever he paid? You trust him,
dude. Hey, Carrie.
Kevin won't take any crazy chance. Like, I think I would trust Kevin for the most part.
All right.
Well, you got Rod. Everybody. Rod was there with us.
I found a Blake Bortles autograph for $4.
Where does your loyalty lie?
How much? I'll buy it.
It was $4. I should have bought it.
I'll give you 4 Ripple XRP coins.
I didn't buy it, but I should have.
I'm gonna give you a Doge coin for it.
All right, give me your immediate reaction.
That's a Robin Yount rookie card, or is it second? Yeah, it's a rookie. Yeah.
No, he wants a reaction. He doesn't want you to tell.
It's not a rookie. I don't think it's 1976.
Oh, that's the second year. Sorry, 76.
React, Carrie. React.
Oh, Don Mattingly. Mattingly rookie.
Mattingly.
84 Fleer.
Say yay or don't tell
Yay
us what
or
it
nay,
is. We
Merlin
can
Olsen,
see it.
baby.
We can see the name. You don't need to tell us the name.
What do you want me to say?
Yes,
Oh,
good
yeah.
or bad?
Yeah.
Good or bad? Is it good or bad?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Dollar amount. Instantly spout the dollar amount. that it's
Dollar
worth.
amount. $25 probably. That's not a
Wow,
rookie,
that's
I don't
sick.
think, a Bart Star.
25 is really good.
No.
Who is that? Larry Zonka? I don't
Larry
think that's a
Zonka.
rookie. That's probably like $15-20 would be my guess.
Yeah, all right.
okay,
I'm on board
nice.
with it. Sonny Jurgensen.
Do a couple more. I'm
Redskins.
enjoying this, and I don't like cards.
That's good.
I like him guessing. the
Kevin, I will
value.
give you
I'm trying to find some
$1
good
more
ones.
than what Kerry would.
Wait, who is that? Brooks Robinson? That's probably like $6.
It's an
That's-
older one.
$6.
yeah,
It's a
75.
75 actually, 75.
Johnny Bench,
Johnny
third,
Johnny
fourth year,
Bench
maybe?
71 or no 70. That's like $8
70.
maybe, $8 or $10. Reggie Jackson.
So what should I do
What
with
did Johnny
this?
Bench
Throw them
Should I
out.
rookie
Throw them
all
out. They're
the
under
way?
$15. Throw them in the trash.
Just give
I
them
put
to
it all
me.
on Shop Commons, sell it, or should I maybe
All on-
maybe
All
put
Gonzalez has
them?
somewhere.
I don't want to sell them individually.
Just
I
sell them to
don't-
Carrie.
Yeah, just
Oh,
sell them to
that-
me.
that's a good
Just sell
one.
them to Carrie.
Harmon Killebrew.
Yeah, Harmon Killebrew. I mean, those
Brooks
are for the
Robinson.
most part they're $5 to $20 cards. There's a couple ones that are more though. The first ones you showed, the Yount's like $6 because it's the second year, but there's probably some rookies in there. Yeah, that's like I mean, based on the amount of cards you have, I'm sure that's a couple $100 easy for you to flip.
How much did you pay for it?
Would you pay? Yeah.
I don't want to disclose.
Oh well, okay.
Why?
He wants
Okay,
to-
just tell
he
me,
wants to
sell it to me
negotiate.
for what you paid, and help chip away at the deficit that you've created in my
What
life.
is this prototype here? What's this thing?
That's a good question. I think that was probably given to dealers when that set came out.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
probably not.
Skybox
1990.
90.
That's a 90-91.
That's
Skybox.
probably only a couple bucks.